trained professionals.
No, we're on the same page all the time.
Chili bees.
Elric,
had no
what's
arm.
the best?
No leg.
Honey.
All of it. Yep.
All of it.
Honey.
Stroke the stub a little bit. When was the last time she was here?
Will you marry me?
Last we left off. Was that when you were summoned by the shamans? And
Was that all in one? No, that was the one
No.
before it. Because the last session that I
Where
did was
we
literally
pick
just
up
all the
after
Joltoons.
that? Was just
It was
oh, the night after. We picked up the night of actually. Oriku.
the Snow Owl celebration. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
got disconnected from Oriku, and you basically, was like, Erindel, I'm holding you accountable. What the hell is up?
Yeah.
I don't know why
Yeah.
this is the ghetto recap, but it is. Yo, Erindel.
What it is, bitch.
Hey, yo, Erindel.
I'm taking money.
And you had gone from there. Basically every night that you could, acclimated to the cold, which you successfully did. And I think now I've given you official kind of like, you can live in the cold environment without having to roll things.
Oh, hell yeah. I knew that I
think that
successfully
could-
casted
Yeah,
Armor of Agathis, did my Frostbitten Embrace, and did an Eldritch Blast. So I know how to do
You had a
those three.
natural 20 in there for one of your con saves, I'm pretty sure.
That's right, yeah.
And so you've like officially gotten used to the cold. There's no more rolling for the cold. You still feel it, but it's not like you're gonna die from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you had gone to all the Joltoons that were left.
That I did.
You had gone. I don't remember what order you went in, so I'm just gonna go through which.
It was
ones
like
you
a
did.
week.
Yeah.
Northeast.
I guess I could pull up the map and go from there.
Nah,
but,
it don't matter.
you had helped Piranha, who is not a piranha or fish,
No.
but is a fox.
Fucking adorable little fox.
An adorable little
True.
fox who, at first, you didn't think that his curse was that serious until you realized that he had essentially been rendered mundane. He's just an ordinary fox when he should be so much more. And at the end of that, you came to realize that Rujak has imprisoned his mind. And at the end of it, Piranha got scared and ran away. Then I think you went to Katuku. Or maybe it was Jadali first. Can't remember.
Piranha was number 3. I remember that much.
Oh, well, you
Yeah.
know, in a random order.
It don't matter now.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
you went through Katuku's where you helped him fight off these skeleton soldiers that clearly Rujak had sent, only to find out that they weren't that at all, but they were other polar bears that Rujak has cursed Katuku to think are his enemies. You helped Jadali, who is currently trapped in the lair of an abominable yeti and cannot get out. And then finally you visited, this I do know was last, finally you visited, what is her name? Cyrilla? Something like that.
I think I might have it here.
I think it's Nila. Cernilla.
I have the worst fucking notes. I don't have it here.
I mean, I literally could just look it up, but I'm so lazy. All right, hold on. Cernilla.
What are these notes? Cernilla, okay.
Cernilla is the owl, the embodiment of
Yeah.
wisdom, and you got to meet her and have a nice little chat. Her trial, albeit still a trial, required something much different than all the others. It required inaction. It required patience, something that she is very good at. And so now that she knows that you are coming, that Erindel is alive, and that help is on the way, she is happy to pretend that she is content in Rujak's cage until help can finally arrive. And I think that's exactly where we left off.
I think
I
so.
believe so, yeah. Because I
Yeah.
still... Did I have to go to the lower right one?
If you want to go to
Erendel's
Khikri,
Joltoon.
yeah, if you want to go to Khikri Joltoon, it would have to be the next day. But
Okay.
that is where we can start if you'd like.
Okay, because I know last time I went there, it wasn't like active, right? It was during.
It was just a regular shrine.
Right. Yeah, I think he'd want to make sure to get them all done, so that probably would be the next place he goes to. He is still doing every night the same stuff, but now that we've rolled what we've rolled, I don't know if we need to roll anything else. But he's just practicing magic and still stealing himself to the cold.
Yeah, it's good to know that you're still doing that. But I don't think you'll need to roll at this point.
Copy that.
Okay, so let's say it's the next morning. I don't remember exactly what day we're on anymore. We've gone so off schedule.
Yeah, we jumped like crazy.
And you know what? We might be jumping a bit today too.
That's fine.
I'll see how I feel and how much time this takes going to Khikri Chosun.
Sure.
But yeah, next morning, are you talking to anyone or doing anything before you head over there?
I don't think so. I think I'm pretty locked in to the mission at this point. Even though I'm like getting done way ahead of schedule, I think, because I did this in a day, 2 days or whatever it was, 3 days.
It took weeks. It took weeks.
It took so long.
Oh yeah, it was really exhausting. So yeah, I can't even talk to anybody. All my social energy is gone.
Terrible. So you had to Khikri Chosun. You know, I'm gonna put us on the Orivu map too while I'm at it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All over the place.
You're good.
Dun, dun, dun.
ADHD and D. I'm good with it.
ADHD.
That describes our sessions to the T.
Honestly.
Right to the T. What does that mean, dude? I just always accepted that phrase without knowing the deeper meaning.
I don't know.
I'm
glad we
just gonna
had
let
this
you
talk, though.
finish Googling it, though, because I can see it happening.
It just means perfectly or exactly right. I don't know why, though.
I think it comes
Whatever.
from to cross your T's and dot your I's, which is
Apparently,
to like have everything in order.
It's a shortened version of to a tittle, meaning the tiny little additions you add when writing letters and stuff. So
Apparently, there's
That
also
is
some
interesting.
AI that thinks it was in reference to a T-square being used for accurate drawing.
That's what I was thinking. I actually thought it was like a perfect square, you know?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh well, we're all smarter
right.
now.
I gained knowledge. So.
I apologize.
You had to Khikri Chosun. I can tell this is already gonna be a crazy session.
Yeah.
You had to Khikri Chosun.
Yes,
are
I
you
do.
bringing any offerings? Are you making any offerings to Erindel,
Ooh.
the mother of beasts, the spirit of the tundra?
There's a lot that come to mind, but I'm trying to think of how I could quickly get them. She doesn't. What visage does she take when I see her? Is she just like an elf?
She's like this ethereal form when you see her, and how you've seen her. She's almost like this green outline, if you will, of a person.
I see.
I would say, given how much you've spoken to her, she looks human.
Okay. Actually, no. I will not bring an offering, but I do have something. I don't want to do this session at all. Actually, I've decided no.
All right.
No, I won't bring an offering, but I have something in mind.
Okay. So you may approach and tell me what you're doing.
Okay. Is anybody else there currently at the time?
I would say no.
Okay. I'd kneel before it, kind of arms out. I figured I didn't need to bring any offering because I've already sort of offered myself up to you to do whatever you want. I hope that's good enough. So, if there's something that's to happen, then, well, you can let it happen now.
Instead of hands covering your eyes, you would instead see Erindel's ethereal form kind of step out of the statue.
Oh, hell yeah.
And she would just kind of look at you and go, I I would have to agree that that is more than enough of an offering. Probably every offering
That's good to hear.
ever be presented.
I was hoping so. It's all I have.
You have more than that.
Well, I guess I'm figuring it out then.
So you've
What?
come to my jewel tomb.
That I have. I've gone to all the others, and I figured it's in good spirits to see them all. And I'm not sure if I had to, but well, I wanted to.
That gives me joy. But I cannot send you into this shrine to see the things that lay beyond.
Why?
I wouldn't be able to bring you back. This is the root of it all.
The root of what?
The curse. The heart of it
the curse that-
resides within me.
What is this curse exactly? How does it affect you?
Rujak cursed the land, and as the spirit of this land, I could have let everything die or wither or whatever Rujak had planned, but instead I decided to take it within me. To give us time.
And it's weakened you, or
Very much so.
I'm sorry to have said what I said earlier of you not doing enough. I didn't know.
Do not apologize for what you didn't know, because now you know it. I showed
That's
you
a good one.
everything so that you could understand.
I thank you for that. I understand a lot more than I ever did before, so I thank you. I feel like I'm here for a purpose, and well, I want to see that purpose through, whatever that may mean.
What is left now is to go to Khikri.
Well, I'm at that
As
point then.
it stands, you're supposed to leave, according to your shamans, the night of the Belgite celebration. You can take that time, or you can go now. The choice is up to you.
How far are we from that time? What I know?
Like a week maybe at this point.
A week. Oh wow. Okay.
I know you did it like all in one afternoon, kind of, but I am going to say that it like kind of stretched out just for the sake of this.
Yeah.
Totally cool with that. And I didn't want to, actually wanted to say, I didn't want to like rush y'all either with the Joel tunes when I said I wanted to. That just was Lavos's intention, was to like, let's do this shit. But like
I guess I'm kind of retconning that it took you longer.
Totally
We'll say
fine
it
with
took
that.
you like 2 weeks to do all of them. But I know
Yeah.
we were also kind of like rushing through them out of character, so.
Yeah, we want to get the party together, so.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't think I'll leave right now, but
No.
at least I have to say goodbye to some. They mean a lot to me now.
All I'm saying is it's your choice now to leave when you want to, before you have to, or when you have to.
Well, that's nice. That's very nice. Thank you.
I may be the source of your power, but I will never claim to own you, much as I don't own any of the venerated beasts.
I meant to ask that as well. I'm not greedy in asking this, I'm just curious. Is this the extent that I get? I've been able to do a couple things here and there, but I feel I might be outmatched as it stands right now.
You kind of see her begin to like start walking, like pacing. And she goes, No, this is not the extent. I am weakened, but not to
Little
this
fist bump.
degree. Your body is a vessel. If I were to imbue it right now with all the power that I had, I don't know if you would live. You need to become acclimated to the energy that gets channeled through you. Learn how to wield it. Become one with it. And then you can have more.
That makes sense. Yes. I figured. I just wanted to be sure.
So she kind of stops pacing and like nods, and then she starts pacing again, kind of pulling on one of her fingers as she says, I haven't been wholly truthful with you, and I would like to admit to something. You are not the first being that I have put my hope in.
I should hope not.
There have
What
been
happened to the others?
before you. Some have perished, some have forgotten the purpose I laid out to them or abandoned it.
And they're all gone now, I assume.
Depends on your explanation of gone.
Well, I guess it's sort of a bit murky now. I've been gone once before and then came right back, so I'm not sure, actually.
Truth is, one of the beings, whom you can learn about at Khikri, that I once put my faith in, is now a god.
A god?
And so he has forgotten his purpose in helping me, while achieving a higher destiny.
Is he malicious god?
No. But when I knew him, he was vengeful.
Vengeful. That can go both ways, I suppose. I make no promises of what I can or cannot do. I'm still figuring me out as it stands. But I'll try my best. I can tell you that much. I'll persevere, I'll persist.
That is all I ask.
That's simple enough. Do you know where I came from?
I cannot
sorry
say
if I-
that I do. Rujak and I both sensed a presence emerging in the tundra. That is why we made the deal we made. But we don't know
You-
where it came from.
You saw me though. I died to a stag, and you still wanted to choose me. You must have seen something, I guess.
To be frank with you, as I watched you traverse that cavern, it was like watching a foal learn how to walk.
That's an apt description. Aye.
Eventually it
It
would,
felt a bit like it.
even if they didn't at the moment.
It's quite a journey. I imagine not many can relate, and well, in that way I actually consider myself quite lucky. It's unique and exciting. Scary, sure. But I'm honored. So thank you.
I thank you. You are the one helping me.
Oh, about that. Your owl. She's stuck currently, and I know not where, but she can't move. When I was in her mind, I tried to move and it hurt. I'd like to find her if possible. But I don't know where she is.
She is just as stuck as any of the rest of them. Or a bit more straightforward than others.
It's something I could feel I could maybe help with. The others are a bit out of my skill range, so to speak.
When the time comes, you'll be able to help them all. For now, you must leave.
Guess to not muck it up further, eh?
You also need to become an adult.
Right. Yes. I figure that's what all of this is, to be recognized as such.
It's
Right.
not just a recognition. When you get to Khikri, you will receive my blessing. That is the mark of an adult.
I see.
This is outside of the power that I give you. This is what all the humanoids in the tundra receive. Typically when
What is
they're
it?
10 years old. But
An adult is 10 years old for them.
yes.
Harsh world. Well,
Go to the tundra.
I'll relish the opportunity for it. That I've made it this far, I'm thankful.
Is there anything else
I have
that you wanted to talk to me about?
many questions if you could have answered the one of where I came from, but apart from that, I'm afraid I'm fresh out.
I think the book
As far
that
as-
you glance at will have the answer to that question.
I figured you've seen it, even though I haven't mentioned it. But yes, I would agree. There's something about it. I'm not sure. I feel a connection to it. I don't know what it means.
You'll find out. Persistence.
I believe that. Thank you. Can I reach you? It just outside of the shrine. Call on you and we can talk like this more, because I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of questions as I travel, and if I take Galleon up on his offer to join this Rift closing crew, whatever it was, I figure I'll have a lot of questions if you have answers.
As the mother of beasts and the spirit of the tundra is about as far as my influence goes. That being said, I'm not leaving you just because you leave this area. I just won't be able to appear like this.
If I were to leave here, would that be disobeying like the others have? And falling off the way?
Even the others who have fallen off the way, I made a promise that I would not abandon them. I am a different kind of patron, I suppose, to the other warlocks that roam this earth. This isn't Earth. This world.
This globe.
This globe.
Ball of dirt.
This ball of dirt.
And all of these United States.
This US of A.
Where Rujak demands power for a prize, I just simply hope that you'll help me. Call me
I think
naive.
Well, I think that's what I'm here for. That's all I know. So, I guess I will. And I want to.
Well then, I'll be seeing you at Khikri.
I'll see you at Khikri.
She kind of like takes her time, but like sits back into her statue.
I'm gonna, I'll pull out the book just to see. I think it's been a minute since I've scanned the pages. I think I had up to chapter 2 was the last that I saw.
You
So
currently still only have 2 entries.
okay, copy that. Who are you? What is this? Shake my head, close the book, put it back in. And as the song ends, I walk back into town. For me, anyway. It ended right then. That was perfect.
It did end for me. But,
The timing was
great.
perfect on my end.
so let me just get a kind of overview of what you want to do here.
Sure.
How long, like, when do you want to make your Neshak Sol? Do you want to do it before Belgite, or right on schedule, the night of Belgite, you will leave?
So that was my question. With Belgite, is it a daytime celebration?
It's an all-day celebration.
All day. Okay. I think he'd want to stay up until that point then, and then leave out day of. He wants to soak in all of the culture as much as he can. The only people / family that he knows right now is Galleon, Vesha, and Vukju. So he's kind of he's gonna chill with them for a bit.
So then how about this? I'll give you kind of a brief overview of what transpires in the next week. And
Absolutely.
kind of an overview of Belgite, and just kind of what you experienced. And then kind of pick up at the night of that. I think that's okay, given it's
Absolutely
30 minutes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I like it.
so in the next week, you do eventually go on that hunting trip with Vukju, where you get
Let's
to take
go.
the lead.
Fuck yeah.
And guide a hunting group. There's like some trials that kind of happen. I believe, if I'm remembering my own encounter correctly, there's actually a forest fire that occurs that you have to help them get through, and I will say that you successfully do.
That's awesome.
I will also say, because it is part of what you do earn from your origin arc, that Vesha does eventually teach you how to paint.
Yeah.
And you do become proficient with painter supplies.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Speaking of which, you're also proficient in the survival skill. I believe that is what you're getting from your ancestry as you're kind of unlocking it during this time.
Oh, interesting.
If I remember correctly.
Okay. I already had proficiency with that.
Which one was
Because
that?
of Warlock? Question mark?
Yeah, I think you're... Then choose another, basically, because when we talked, you wanted the painter supplies, the survival trait from the ancestry list of traits. You get to learn the Nako language. Those are the 3 things that are taught to you. And then you'll also get your ancestry feat, but that is after you complete your Neshak Sol.
Okay. So then you said I can choose a different skill
choose a
to get...
different skill, yeah.
Arcana, then, would be the choice. And it actually, story-wise, makes a lot of sense. Because now
especially that you didn't start with it.
Exactly.
I
yeah.
like that.
I would also probably say, which would make a lot of sense too, is in this last week, you probably hung out with Galleon a lot and got to experience what he was studying.
Yeah.
Josh, would Galleon have shown him the thing?
Oh, for sure.
Don't show me
Yeah.
this thing.
No, he definitely would have like gone into more detail about that, specifically why he's here. What he hopes to learn.
Yeah.
It started talking before thinking, so yeah.
Look, I'm telling
he would
you,
go
I do
in
it
detail.
all the
You're
time.
good.
So you would come to see this artifact, if I could pull up Foundry fast enough. This artifact.
Where the hell do I get painter's tools proficiency? What the fuck is wrong with me?
I don't know if I've showed you this already. I don't even know
Yes.
what I've done already, to be honest with you. Did he
That was
explain what
the
this
Magia
is?
Matter. Was that the Magia Matter, like, Mavis bullshit that I had?
Oh yeah,
that I made for you from
well,
before?
no. Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Okay. You described it, and now I'm like, I'm
Yes
blanking
and
a bit.
no. So Galleon would explain to you that he is now calling this device at this point in time the Rift Forge engine.
I like that. Okay.
It is the blue kind of polished sphere is actually synthetic fatrixite that Galleon made himself. It is the first form of synthetic fatrixite that's supposed to try to help essentially like the horrid mining that is gaining fatrixite where so many people lose their lives, but also to like preserve the natural world and other things like that.
Did Galleon ever explain what Fatrixite was to Lavos?
I don't
Was it-
remember. We've done so many origin arcs.
I know.
My mind I don't know if I'm getting this mixed up with your campaign now, Josh. My mind wants to say that it's like magic encased in a crystal, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. Yeah.
So Fatrixite, actually, by lore,
Galleon would explain it.
is essentially there's these two goddesses. The goddess Fatrix, who's a goddess of magic, super lawful.
That's
And
right.
the goddess Kafhina, who's the goddess of sleep and dreams, super chaotic. They were best
Sure.
friends. They were best friends. And anywhere that essentially Fatrix would use her magic to make Kafhina's dreams come true is where Fatrixite now resides. So, for example, the Southern Grimstone is filled with, and the ring of Fatrixite is filled with Fatrixite. Kafhina said, I want this island. It's going to look like this, and Fatrixite made it. Or Fatrix made it. They did eventually have a falling out, but that's a whole nother myth.
That would have been about how Galleon explained it, too.
The device that's currently in this synthetic Fatrixite is Marvis's
Yeah, buddy.
Magimatic Matrix. Essentially, what this device does, I guess Callie would have to explain what rifts are. This is like so much.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
feel like I'm just lore dumping. Josh, do you want to like say some of this in character? Because I feel like you're gonna have
sure.
questions, Lavos. So let's say you two have met in Ime, where there is natural Fatrixite creating a barrier around the city. And let's start there. We've already explained that that's another myth.
Yeah, and that's
Makes
where it
sense.
came from.
So this is
Yeah.
the Rift Forge engine, and Josh, you may pick up from here because I feel like this is really good
And
RP.
scene.
Clap.
From one.
And, well, you see, that's why I'm here.
I feel like you're just jumping into a conversation that I wasn't even a part
Sorry,
of.
it's an old little bit of
Sorry.
condition of mine. Well, this device is meant to close, and with some luck already it has, rifts, tears in our reality within the continent of Amai. That, if left unchecked, could threaten the continent at large. Perhaps the
Why?
world as we know it.
I'm sorry. I'm just curious.
No, please.
What are these rifts, and why do they need to be closed?
Your first question is a wonderful one, and unfortunately, we're only beginning to scratch the surface on what they truly are. They appeared relatively recently, just over a year ago, was when the first sighting had began. As to why they are dangerous and need to be closed, well, the sheer instability of matter and life around them threatens to, how does one even say, dismantle reality as we know it. Any laws of nature or physics are gone. They can be ignored. They are thrown around like child's play. And along with that, there are, creatures, twisted beings that find their way through.
They come through the rifts.
They do. These rifts are clearly some sort of doorway. Whatever's on the other side, well, that I cannot say. All I can say is that should you be one of the unfortunate ones to be brought through, there's little hope of return.
Be brought through. So others have gone through these rifts then, trying to reach the other side.
Some willingly, some unwillingly. Yes, these rifts, every one of them contains a pull, you see. Gravity beckons you towards them. That's actually why I'm here, within this town of Orivu and the surrounding lands. This shrine, this Khikri, there's some sort of gravitational effects around it, and I hope that it will further my research in understanding. And hopefully, shortly, I'm at the end of my journey here and will be able to actually, well, make my venture there myself. But of utmost importance is to never be brought through the rifts. As of now, we have no idea what's on the other side, and it is not a journey of return, however much I hope that it would be.
So when you close these rifts, do they stay closed, or are they continuing to open around the world?
As of yet, a previously closed one does not reopen. However, new ones open in other places. It's an ongoing pursuit, unfortunately. We have yet to be able to predict them or control them. We're hoping, well, I am hoping, that this is the first step in learning about them to be able to control them. Perhaps if eventually one day they could be stabilized, or even traversal could happen between the two, we would learn so much more, but such endeavors are dangerous if you cannot prevent the fallout should things go awry. And that is why the first step is to be able to always guarantee that you can close it. And this, and that would be where he'd hold up the Riftforge engine again, is the key to it. It is charged by the energy of the beings that emerge. If they are destroyed within its proximity, it absorbs them, and eventually it can activate to shut them.
That's a very clever design.
Well, it has taken years to come to fruition, and still has some work yet, as does everything, I suppose.
These creatures that come through, do they speak, or are they beasts?
As of yet, I have never heard one speak, and I would be, well, truth be told, somewhat scared if they would. Their visage is that of an alien nature, difficult to describe. And everyone that I have encountered thus far has only had some sort of bestial mentality, except for the blobs.
The blobs?
Yes, the blobs. They can be, well, do not let them deceive you. They look adorable. They are not.
Do they speak, or just...
Not even a little bit. No.
Where is this connected to?
I don't know.
That's strange.
It is sort of like a mystery. Well,
Could it
this is
be
why I took...
connected somewhere else on this world? Forgive me, all I know is this land here. I'm not sure how strange this world is.
Oh, of course. Sometimes a fresh outsider's perspective is exactly what you need. I suppose it is possible, but it would feel unlikely. What little glimpses have been caught of the world beyond have seemed of an unknown land. Or if we can call it land at all, sometimes they're different. Is it hard to say? I'm sorry, I must not be making much sense.
It's all very new. It's all right.
But, well, and I must apologize to you. I misspoke earlier. When we first had our conversation about purpose, there was once a blue moon where I was attempting to recruit many to the organization I work with. Since then, I have risen to a position of power. Well, not absolute power by any means, but to hold my own station. My offer from earlier still stands. However, you may take it at your leisure, and you need not decide now. But should you decide, well, you would work with me directly. You would hold no allegiance to those that I owe allegiance to. It is not a requirement.
Well, I have to say, after hearing everything you've said now, I don't know how I couldn't get involved in some way. I have this journey coming up, as you know of, to Khikri myself, and I'm not sure what I'll encounter on the way or when I'm there. But I've already cleared it with, well, someone important that I could leave if I had to. So,
well, your journey ultimately is your own, Lavos, however much I would hope to be a part of this beginning. It has been some sort of, well, an interesting story. I hold a keen curiosity in the unknown, and, well, the unknown surrounds you.
It does. It's strange. It doesn't feel like my own. As soon as I got here, there's two different gods essentially fighting for my vote, and, well, then rifts and alien type things coming through. It's all very large and, well, more than I was expecting. But I think it's what I'm here for. So, I'll keep on walking.
I respect that. And, well, should our journeys continue to venture alongside each other, perhaps we'll both be able to learn of your true origins and what role you wish to pursue. Because take it from me, how you start is almost never where you end. This is merely the beginning of your journey, Lavos. Who is to say where you will end up mere months from now?
What's happened in these 2 months? 2? 3? I'm not sure how long it's been.
I think it's been like 2.
It's been
3.
3, okay.
Yeah.
A little over now.
Okay. Hell yeah. I agree. Things seem to move quickly, and so I like it, so.
Well, do you have any questions about, and he would put the device away, about any of
How do
this?
you use it? If I have to ever, I just figure I need a lesson. I do plan on to join you. Obviously, I have a journey here ahead of me, but then I figure I should know now.
Of course. Well, you see, as it stands right now, only one with an attunement to magic is able to use it. Not many that I've come across in my journey wield such things. However, you, obviously, have shown a keen aptitude for it. Once it is fully charged, you need only unleash the magic that you hold innately within you. As long as you don't exhaust yourself beforehand, you should be able to channel that magic into the device. It is of varying intensity depending on how much energy is required.
What happens if there's no rift around and I funnel my energy into it?
I've not tested this.
Oh, sorry. I just was curious.
Well, no, it is an apt question. I simply mean, well, it was designed to absorb the energy of the beings that emerge from the rifts, and there can be no beings without no rifts. I suppose I'd never given it much thought.
Huh. Interesting.
Without that, it is, well, uncharged. To unleash energy within it would simply dissipate.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, it's all very over my head, but interesting. Thank you for the explanation. I'm sure I'm going to have many questions along the way if I do, in fact, get the chance to join you.
Absolutely, and I would be happy to entertain them. As I understand it, you are nearing the end of some of your own journeys here yourself. Do you intend to depart at the end of this upcoming celebration?
That I do, yes. It's been lovely here, but I feel there's more out there for me, and I have to see it through.
I agree. I will be joining you, but not at the same time, unfortunately. I have a couple loose ends to wrap up here, and I will meet you at the shrine.
I think it'd be kind of cheating if you did join me at the same time anyway.
Precisely that as well. It works out quite well. Just so happens that I could not leave if I wished to. But yes, this journey must be undertaken on your own from what I hear.
Yeah, as I've heard as well. And I think I'm ready for it. I'm not sure what it's going to be, so maybe I'm not, but I think I'm ready, and I think it's good to think that I'm ready.
That is the best start you can hope for. Take it from one who has seen many successes and many failures in his ventures and, well, nearly singed off many eyebrows in the process.
Well,
and learned of a spell to regrow them, mind you. We learn from our mistakes.
There's a spell to regrow eyebrows?
Yes, well, being the foremost expert on transmutation, magic has its benefits.
Huh. That's quite helpful.
That it is.
Quite specific, too. Eyebrow reparo.
Ravioli.
It's such a niche joke.
Okay.
Well, Lavos, I bid you farewell then.
I bid you the same. Thank you for all of your help. I couldn't have made it this far without you.
It is truly my pleasure. I will hope to see you soon.
I think you will. Farewell.
In that case, farewell.
So, I will say eventually the clock turns to, unless you had anything else you want to do, the clock turns to the 3rd of Balthial.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to kind of read through what goes on, but if you want me to stop at any time, just interrupt me. But essentially, as the first rays of dawn paint the horizon, the entire village gathers for a traditional ceremony. The shaman, or the respected elders, lead prayers to Erindel, expressing gratitude for the gifts of bestial connection. Offerings of food, animal figurines crafted from bone or ivory, and feathers are placed on this central altar. In the center of a clearing within the heart of town stands a weathered stone altar, etched with intricate symbols depicting various tundran beasts, the powerful bear, the wise owl, the swift Arctic fox. Atop the altar sits a shallow bowl filled with offerings. This includes foodstuffs, berries, dried meat, fish, animal figurines, and of course, more feathers. The shaman by the name Wagyu. Wagyu. I should have just named him Wagyu. But anyway, Wagyu stands before the altar, adorned in this ceremonial garb. Think very much like the Native American people. Lots of beads and feather and a headdress and but also mix it with a bit of, because fantasy liberties, mix it with a bit of like Japanese shrine maiden stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's very cool.
Or like samurai armor pads, like things like that.
I love that shit.
Because those who speak Nako are a mixture of both, in my research, both the Japanese culture and the Native American.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Just a bit of both. And he has these furs that drape over his shoulders and this magnificent headdress. And a hush falls over the gathering as Shaman Wago raises their arms towards the dawning sun, and the ceremony unfolds with rhythmic chanting and the deep guttural tones echoing through the crisp morning air. Josh, if you want to put it on the chant song that I have, I think that'd be really fitting for right now. And as the first sliver of sunlight breaks through the horizon, Shaman Wago speaks of gratitude towards Erindel. He speaks of honoring the beasts and the spirits of the tundra. And he talks about the renewal of vows, the vows that they make to nature and with nature that ensures the survival of both humans and beasts, which is what this holiday is about. Throughout the day, there are a series of games and challenges. Essentially, there's one for every venerated beast. So there's a race across a snowy obstacle course for the wolf. There's essentially like hide and seek for Jadali. You know, I don't know, just call them by name. For Jadali. There's essentially tug of war in the name of Katuku. There's a scavenger hunt for Piranha. There's essentially like hitting a piñata for Cernilla. And lastly, there's the performance of songs, dance, and stories in the name of Orivu.
It's very cool.
As the sun sets and dusk descends, the village kind of gathers, and you are asked, and I'll have you participate just a little bit, you were asked to pick a mask after one of the venerated beasts. You now know them a bit more intimately than everyone else here. So I'm curious as to which mask you would choose.
I don't want to think with Nathan brain. 1 second. I think I'd go with. I understand. He feels like his mission right now was going to require a lot of steadfastness and persistence, perseverance, as has been talked about. So I think he'd choose the I forget the name of it, but the polar bear mask.
So Cthulhu's mask.
Cthulhu.
The word for polar bear is umi.
Umi. Oh, gotcha.
As you pick up this mask, in the back of your mind, you can hear this like roar.
Oh, that's cool.
Not in rage or anything like that you're used to, but almost like this very prideful roar. It almost sounds like it's on the wind.
Yeah.
That mask in particular, though, is carved from either ivory or whalebone, and painstakingly shaped to resemble a bear's head.
Hell yeah.
Some details of it are there's large round eyes carved into the mask, which are essentially like there are these little beads that kind of hang down that are either made from obsidian or jet.
Oh man.
There's also a very powerful jaw with sharp teeth that are often left unpainted to represent the bear's raw strength. And some masks might also include, as you'd see other people, real life bear claws. Not on the mask,
cool.
but like with it.
Yeah.
To further emphasize the ferocity.
Yeah.
But essentially, you would bear witness to the Great Beast Parade, which has essentially like costumes. You know, like ancient China, they have the dragon that is operated by multiple people. So they would have things like that. Kind of going awesome. To the beat of a very upbeat, a little different from this that's playing right now, but a very upbeat drum, as they kind of just celebrate their connection with nature, with these beasts, and of course, Erindel herself.
Hell yeah.
I would even say that maybe sometimes you feel like you catch Erindel's visage in the corner of your eye, but when you look, she's not there.
I like that.
And as the parade kind of wraps up, there's a feast at the end where Vesha would actually approach you. How do I talk like Vesha?
That was that perfect timing for y'all too? Because the song
it was
just
actually
ended.
yes.
Oh,
I don't know how
That
I
was
subconsciously do this all the
so
time.
good.
It's every time. It's amazing.
Lavos.
Vesha. Yes.
So I know you're supposed to leave out tonight.
Yes.
Well, everyone and I, we kind of, got something together for you.
Is this for the journey?
Yeah.
A sort of custom?
Yeah.
Before I take a... Perfect, yes, I'd love to see it.
Well, I mean... Okay, just come with me. Just kind of lead you down, oh my gosh, what is that road called? Liju Rajan, where all the stores are. She takes you just into one of the stores, where you'll notice that there's kind of this table in the center, with this, clearly handmade leather knapsack, that somebody has made, and then there's just all this stuff around. And she's like, considering how fast you learned everything, and, I guess just how quickly you kind of, got along with everyone kind of donated something for your journey. Given it's a bit too much to all fit in the bag, so you have to pick and choose, but...
He would hug her, pull her in for a hug.
Oh, okay.
And if there's others in the room, he's gonna go around to each individually give a hug.
Everyone seems to actually currently be at the celebration, except for an old lady, very old lady, who has some bread.
Is this BB's wife?
Yes, this is BB's
Yeah,
wife. Oh
let's
my
go.
god, what
I forget
is
her name.
It's so long.
The
Hold
last
on.
name was fucking insane.
Her name is so
What, you mean
long.
Brumhumthik?
Oh, I got it.
That's only one part of it.
Cousin Unza Bromhooktik. What the fuck
That's
is it?
just her last name.
Yeah.
Oh, Naxai.
Naxai, that was her first name.
Naxai.
Naxai.
Yeah, that's right.
Some.
I have notes. Sorry.
Yeah, buddy.
I never have
It's
notes.
so funny to me how adamant you guys have been about taking notes compared to last campaign.
It's true.
Fucking A.
Oh.
So, Josh, I'm actually going to ask you, do you have Lavos's handout up?
You mean
Like the
journal?
stuff that we read. No. The stuff that
Oh,
we
yes,
read.
yes, I do. Yep.
Can you go to the thing titled Leaving Orivu? There's a hyperlink there. Could you send that to Nathan? I just don't want to
Yes.
undo everything
I got
on
you.
my screen.
Yep, understood.
Nathan, please.
Yeah, here you go.
Stop body
Fucking
rolling
vibe.
to the traditional music.
What do you mean this doesn't get you just in a you can't vibe.
I think it's everyone in the mood for sure.
Yeah,
What
you
is
have to.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I sweat.
this? I don't get all of this, right? I have to choose? Or
Yeah, so
Okay.
this is a little thing for you, and take your time.
This is very cool.
You can not exceed 40 gold pieces worth of materials, and you
Okay.
cannot exceed 150 pounds,
Okay.
or else you would not be able to
Interesting.
walk. So, with that being said, you do have to leave tonight, and not
Yeah.
like the next morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vasha would kind of be like, "Well, Lavos, good luck, and I'll see you around, I guess."
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure where I'm going to be going after this, but thank you. You and your father for all you've done for me. And
Yeah,
you
don't
especially
forget
for
about us though, cause like, I basically raised you.
I can you're basically all I've known at this point. So thank you. I could never forget about you.
Well, if you don't come back, our home is always your home. And once you finish this Nayshock All, either way, you're one of the Tyru now.
That's what I've been aiming for. So it'd be an honor. Thank you.
All right, now go get your
For all
spirit
you've done.
animal and your blessing, and don't die.
Of course. Thank you. I'll gather all my shit.
She's like, why do you have to make it so emotional?
Gosh.
Yeah, I'll gather up all my shit and then get ready to head out, I guess.
Eat.
Head out.
Eat. All right, I'm gonna switch up the music.
Aye.
Don't have an exact song for this, but I have a travel song for Yen Sid.
Yeah.
I'm good with
I was
that.
just gonna-
I'll take some of Jens's songs.
Oh god.
I have used
I don't
so
mind.
many of these like interchangeably.
Yeah. Comparative vibe, that's all I'm saying. If this is the one I'm thinking it is.
Oh no, this is a travel one. Why was the other one like so loud and this one's just like not? Anyway. And now I have
Oh, I
four
remember this
notifications.
one.
Oh wait, you guys just did that. Anyway.
We're crazy.
I know where I am. So I'm not gonna make you work through your travels, so I'm just gonna kind of read what transpires. So sit back and relax and listen. Stay a while.
Hell yeah.
And
to the
hopefully
music.
I don't stutter.
You got it all out. You're good.
You set off from the familiar comfort of Orivu, the weight of your pack, a constant reminder of your responsibility. As you traverse the first miles, the tundra unfolds before you in breathtaking grandeur. Rolling plains of pristine white stretch out on the horizon, punctuated by jagged snow-capped mountains that pierce the clear blue sky. The crisp air stings your lungs, but holds a purity that invigorates your soul. Hours blur into a rhythmic sequence of walking. you navigate frozen rivers, their icy surfaces reflecting the stark beauty of the landscape. Herds of caribou graze in the distance. Their watchful eyes follow your progress with a wary curiosity. The wind whispers through the pine trees, each gust carrying the faint scent of moss, resin, and frozen earth. Nights are a test of endurance. Unfurling your caribou hide bedroll under a canopy of stars that glitter like scattered diamonds, you huddle against the biting cold. The silence is broken only by the occasional howl of a distant wolf, a haunting melody that speaks to the solitude and wilderness of this place. One day, hunger gnaws at your stomach more insistently. You're carefully rationed. I can say this word. I said I would say this word, Josh. Your carefully rationed Peckamin. I forgot how I was supposed to say.
Pac-Man, I think is how it's called.
Yes, Pac-Man. Wow, wow,
I think it's
Wow.
Pemmican. Yeah.
Pemmican, that's the one, yeah.
This doesn't count as a stutter.
You got all those out, you're good.
Your carefully rationed Peckamin dwindles. Discouragement threatens to cloud your judgment. Suddenly, a flash of movement catches your eye. A plump Arctic hare darts across your path. Remembering Vukju's teachings, you stalk it with practiced steps. I guess drawing your spear, unless you picked up a bow and arrow, drawing your spear with newfound confidence. The spear finds its mark, providing a much-needed meal and a surge of pride in your growing skills. Another day, a blizzard descends with a fury that rivals the fiercest tundra beast. Visibility drops to mere feet, the wind whipping snow into a blinding frenzy. You lose your footing and tumble into a snowdrift. Panic threatens to rise, but again, you remember Vukju's words. The spirits will guide you if you listen. Closing your eyes, you feel the direction of the wind against your face, a compass guiding you back onto the path. As the days wear on, a sense of accomplishment blossoms within you. The initial anxieties have melted away, replaced by a quiet confidence and a newfound appreciation for your own resilience. Every step forward brings you closer to Khikri, closer to finding your spirit animal, closer to becoming a true member of the Tundran and Tyru community. On the morning of the 5th day, the landscape begins to change subtly. Josh, I did it again.
Subtly?
You said it so perfectly the first time.
So my brain keeps hearing myself say suddenly instead of subtly, even though I'm saying subtly.
Suddenly salad. Understood.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm illiterate. It just went through my head. You're not illiterate, but it just went through my head.
I'm illiterate.
Oh, damn.
The rolling plains give way to hillocks adorned with patches of hardy tundra flowers, their vibrant colors a stark contrast to the prevailing white. The air hums with subtle energy, different from the raw wilderness you've grown accustomed to. You push on, your heart pounding with a mixture of anticipation and trepidation. You are nearing Khikri, the sacred land where your destiny awaits. Anywho. No, I'm kidding. I do have a couple things to pop up on the screen here.
Okie dokie.
You are approaching Khikri, which I'm about to describe to you. It's a massive structure, so you can see it from quite a ways away. This is Khikri. And I will change it.
Fucking love floating rocks. I don't know why, dude.
I know, right?
It's such a specific fucking thing, but I love it.
Same. Every damn time.
There we go. I saved that shit.
Not you save it. So funny.
Nice.
I have to. Oh.
You crest the final rise, and Khikri unfolds before you. a place where reality bends and the laws of nature surrender. The rolling tundra vanishes, giving way to a landscape that defies gravity. The land twists and spirals around a central vortex, as if pulled into a swirling dance. Massive stone rings hover impossibly in the air, casting long, distorted shadows over the snow below. Giant moss-covered rocks and pillars float in silent defiance of logic, their positions precarious, yet strangely harmonious. Before you stands a grand staircase carved from a single polished slab of obsidian. Each step juts impossibly outward, cantilevered with a grace that defies engineering. As you ascend, your boots echo against the smooth, frigid surface, the rhythm steady yet small against the enormity of your surroundings. At the summit looms the centerpiece of Khikri, a towering column, impossibly vast and reaching beyond sight. Its surface shimmers with countless cobalt blue crystals, Phatrixite. At its base, the column opens into a cavernous chamber bathed in ethereal blue light. The crystals radiate a faint hum, filling the space with an otherworldly energy. In the center of this chamber rests a simple altar, carved from the same Phatrixite, its surface vibrating softly with latent power. Awe washes over you, so intense it steals your breath. This is Khikri, the sacred land of Erindel. You stand dwarfed by the immensity of it all, your heart pounding in a wild yet steady rhythm. There is also, within this chamber, a stone slab that seems to have some writing on it. You would have to, obviously, go read it if you wanted to.
I would approach it when I gain my composure and take it all in.
Yeah. Josh, this started out real good. I'm glad we waited an hour.
Yeah,
It took a while.
this is worth it. It took a long time.
I am like a long time.
Everything you're describing, I'm like seeing in my room here, just like unfold before me. It's fucking awesome.
No, it was worth it. I generated like 24 of them, sent them to Gian, and was like, "This one's shit. This is shit. This one's terrible." And then finally one died.
Fucking shit.
So I kind of picture, and correct me if I'm wrong, Lavos is kind of like walking the perimeter of this chamber, kind of just taking in what is before him. Again, there's this Phatrixite altar in the center of it. That kind of almost is beckoning to you. The walls have these runes carved into them that faintly glow. You can feel the energy of the gravity that is centered in this place. It's unlike anything you've ever felt. Honestly, it kind of gives you like this consistent butterflies in your stomach. And then again, there is this stone slab that's kind of off a ways and looks more of like, honestly, if you went to a museum and there was like a description thing, that's more of what it looks like.
Oh, I see.
So if you'd like to read that, just let me know. Besides that, tell me what you're doing.
No, I would. If there's something that I can see that I know is like language written down, I will absolutely read it.
So on this, it just kind of... Actually, I think I have a title to this. 1 second. In my thing of things.
The folder of many things.
The folder of many things. Oh, I have a long version, Josh.
Really?
I do. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna read the long version. Okay, anyway.
Hell yeah.
On the top of this is titled Trial of Will.
Okay.
The wind whipped Zhao's face like 1,000 icy needles as he stumbled towards Khikri, the sacred mountain capped in perpetual snow. That's what I get for reading something I didn't prep. Exile gnawed at him sharper than the frost, rejected by both Vuma, the human city, and the Kumra Caves, his troll refuge. He was an orphan of circumstance, born of forbidden union. Hope, once a flickering ember, threatened to snuffle out. Then, on the precipice of oblivion, a warmth kissed his frozen flesh. Mevmis, the goddess of bloodlines, materialized in a swirl of scarlet mist, her eyes gleaming with a fire like molten iron. Joe, her voice boomed, her voice echoing across the tundra. You carry the blood of titans. The shapers of creation lurk in your veins. Her touch, warm as a hearthstone, thawed the ice, not just on his body, but in his soul. He learned of his ancestors, bridge builders between gods and mortals, and bare-handed sculptors of Eonai. Mevmis vowed to protect him until Khikri, where he would claim his birthright, the ritual of adulthood, the awakening of his true potential. Months of grueling travel turned him into a phantom of the tundra. Finally, Khikri loomed before him, an icy monolith scraping the heavens. Yet the shamans, frozen in their age-old prejudices, barred him. Just as they prepared to eject him, the tundran trolls descended, a horde of ice and teeth intent on claiming Khikri as their own. The battle raged, a cacophony of clashing steel and guttural roars. Ignoring the chaos, Zhao climbed the treacherous slopes, drawn by an unseen force. He reached the shrine, its crystal facets humming with ancient power. Ignoring the whispers of doubt, he started the ritual, a dance of defiance etched in ice and snow. The earth shuddered. Khikri, sensing the unleashed tide of power within Zhou, responded. His blood roared in his veins, a river of all those before him. Then something shifted. Not the ground, but gravity itself. The shrine, defying the pull of Eonai, rose skyward, a silent monument to Zhao's awakened power. The battle below ceased, replaced by awestruck silence. Tundrans and trolls gazed upon the levitating shrine, humbled by the raw display of Wudis, the apprentice of Flow. He stood upon the mountaintop, no longer in exile, but a force of nature, the master of gravity, his lineage finally acknowledged. His journey was far from over. He would learn to wield his power, a double-edged sword capable of forging new pathways or crushing under its own weight. He would navigate the shifting alliances of Eonai, forge his place among the gods, and perhaps one day fulfill the prophecies of Mevmis, reshape the very foundations of the world itself. But for now, the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in a palette of fire and ice. Wudis smiled. He was home, not in Vuma, nor the Kumra Caves, but within himself, his bloodline roaring, his potential unbound. He was Wudis, master of gravity, and his dance had just begun. And at the bottom of that it says, because we have the power does not mean we must use it against others, but we do not have to withhold it either. And it says, Zhao Wudis, God of Flow. I like that was muted, but I could hear it.
Yeah.
God, that was great. I didn't expect Wudis was going to be part of this too. I know. I remember seeing that on the map for because Joel had commented New Temple who Wudis, but
So Wudis, although out of game, Wudis created the floating mist isles using his gravity. That is where you will hear him the most. That is where the Shroud Monastery is, where people learn how to use their chi to control gravity. Wudis himself was a half-troll from the frozen tundra.
Interesting. Okay, that's really cool.
His name was Zhao Wudis.
That's really cool.
He has a whole, he also has a whole history, like most of the mortal deities do. They were once people.
Yeah, that's awesome. Fucking A.
As you kind of finish reading this, you would hear just kind of almost echoing in the chamber. He was one of the ones I had chosen, but his destiny far surpassed my needs.
I'd imagine so. So you don't hold any ill will then towards him for going on his own path then? Or do you?
Never. He became who he was meant to become. And that
I don't
is wonderful.
I don't know Rujak very much, but from what I know of you, I'm glad you chose me rather than him.
It was actually you who chose me. You just didn't
did.
know it.
I didn't feel like it. Everything's felt out of my control, but an exciting ride nonetheless.
She's not currently in the chamber, it's just her voice kind of coming through.
Yeah, he's just speaking to, I guess, his mind in that way then?
I mean, you can kind of speak out loud because her voice is definitely, like, in the chamber. You are
Okay.
in her home, I guess is the best way
Gotcha.
to put it.
Damn.
All that's really kind of left is the altar in the center.
You said, sorry, you said it was a trial of will, right?
what that
was what it
was
said
called.
above all of everything? Okay. So that was describing his trial or describing a trial that...
His trial.
Okay, I can assume that. Okay, gotcha. You said that all that's left is the thing in the center?
Yeah.
The,
a Patrick site altar.
I guess I'd approach that then. Well, after taking it all in for a second, it's
Again.
fucking baffling because he hasn't seen much, but then he sees this shit. But yeah, he takes it all in, and then he would approach the center eventually.
As you inch closer to the Patrick site altar, a soft, ethereal luminescence bathes the chamber. The air crackles with an energy that sends shivers down your spine. Then, she appears. Erindel, the spirit of Khikri, emerges from the shadows. Josh, do you know where the picture is? If not, I'll pop it up real quick.
Oh, you have an actual picture
Yes,
of her?
because up
Let's
until
go.
this point, you have been seeing what is essentially like the spirit version of her.
I
see.
got you.
You got it? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Her skin is the rich color of burnished copper, her features strong and beautiful. She wears a massive bear pelt around her shoulders, its thick fur framing her form. But it's her eyes that truly captivate, although this picture has them.
Not lying.
Shimmering emerald pools that seem to hold the wisdom
Oh.
of the ages. I would say that when she uses magic, they turn green, but for the normal conversation, they're brown.
Gotcha.
So right now, because she's coming into form, they are green, but they will fade to brown. As she
Sure.
meets your gaze, a warm smile spreads across her face. Erindel's voice resonates throughout the chamber, deep and rich like the low rumble of distant thunder. She gestures towards the Patrick site altar, its surface glowing brighter with each passing moment. Approach, Lavos. Here, within the embrace of the sacred stones, you shall receive my blessing. Here, you will find the connection that you seek.
Out of character. It's the fucking same makeup. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just realized that's great.
I literally generated this morning, and then I was like, I'm gonna do it.
I was like, boom, 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 boom. I didn't realize. That's awesome.
Because 2 days ago, or a couple days ago, I should say, I packed up all my makeup, and I was like, I have white eyeliner. I can do this. Anyway.
That's amazing.
So if you do want to look at the altar itself and what's on it, you can roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
So
Let's fucking go.
you notice that there is a series of materials in front of you. First, wood, crafted from the Verdi trees of Jufik and decorated with the familiar bark of the gray brittle trees surrounding Orivu. You note a number of herbs within this wood bowl. You know that there is a bowl of a pipe that is already packed and smoking, as if someone had prepared this for you only moments before you arrived. The stem of the pipe is decorated with feathers and beads. The stem is honestly nothing short of a work of art. A series of animal faces embossed into it from all over the tundra. The 6 venerated beasts, though, have the largest faces in this wooden menagerie. And then the mouthpiece itself appears to be made from bone. Perhaps caribou. Perhaps polar bear.
Interesting. And that's the only. So you said it was a bowl prepared with herbs and shit in it, and then this pipe that has those already smoking currently.
Yeah, ready for you.
I never smoked a pipe, but I know what it is at least, right?
I don't know. Probably.
Does anybody smoke?
Probably. I'm thinking the shamans
Okay.
definitely.
Oh.
They're toking that pot for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe you've seen Vukju do it during the holidays.
That's fair.
Vesha honestly probably stays away from it. She probably just doesn't. Vesha's so artsy.
She's young too, so
doesn't
like I guess
want to because it makes her cough.
yeah.
And she is young. She's like 16.
Yeah. Mugju says no, that's bad.
But yeah, I definitely think you've seen people. You know they usually cough afterwards. I can tell you that.
I fully expect it. I will. I'll grab the pipe and try to do what I imagine they do when they're smoking. Which I don't know if he knows the trick of like block it off to the airways type of thing, or if he's just sucking it in. He sucks it into the fucking lungs. I guess he doesn't know any better, so he's gonna go full in.
Only a con save.
he's sucking it like a straw with no backing. Let's see, cons. Oh, actually, on that note, okay, so I remember, what the hell was that? There was something that I was deciding when I first made this character, and I remember it was like the resilient feat was something that I got.
Oh.
I might be remembering incorrectly, but I remember there was like, you gave me a choice of a bunch of things. Oh, that might have been before I was an Asomar. I'm sorry. I think I chose like human variant or something like that.
That might have been it.
Yeah.
I was like,
so
gotcha.
never mind.
I don't remember this.
Yeah. So then, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
20.
You
30.
actually end up not
Damn.
like coughing.
Hell yeah.
And you just kind of take it and you're like, cool. But as you kind of, take it, you kind of, take a moment to look at it, maybe put it down, up to you. The air around you shimmers. And the tingling sensation washes over your body. You close your eyes, overwhelmed by the sheer intensity of this experience. Images flash across your mind, snow-covered plains, swirling blizzards, the watchful gaze of a lone bird against the vast canvas of the tundra sky. When you open your eyes, the world seems sharper, more vivid. You feel a newfound connection to the land. The wind whispering secrets in your ear. And then you see it. A magnificent white raven perched atop a nearby pillar. Its ethereal blue eyes locked onto yours. A wave of understanding washes over you. This creature, following you since you awoke in Orivu, was not a coincidence. This is your spirit animal, a reflection of your own inner strength, your keen observational skills, and your adaptability in the face of adversity. Erendel's smile deepens, her eyes gleaming with satisfaction as she lowers her hand. The White Raven has chosen well. It is not only a symbol of death, but also rebirth. They are often seen chasing shadows of themselves. I think it quite suits you.
I think it does as well. It's beautiful. Do you know why it's chosen me?
The White Raven, Lavos, is the shape of your spirit. A harbinger of truth, the keeper of secrets, and the guide for lost souls. It flies where others falter, and endures where others break.
It persists.
It persists.
Understood. He just stares at the raven then, for the time being, taking it all in.
The raven's legit, like, I don't know why I picture this raven being so stank, though. But it's just staring back at you. But you have now gained your ancestry feature. Because you have, where the heck is the frost messenger? There it is, sorry. Because you have earned this feature through, this ritual, you already have your beast. But essentially, you are connected to one beast of your choice, excluding dinosaurs. You have advantage on animal advantage on animal handling checks related to that beast or like that beast type. So any ravens or white ravens you see, you will have advantage on animal handling checks with them. And then over the course of a week, you may attempt to create a bond with one of those beasts. Like I was saying, you already have this bond with this particular beast. You must succeed 3 animal handling checks against their DC, which is 10 plus a beast CR. Upon a success, you are bonded with this beast akin to a pet. The beast does not have to listen to you, but regards you as a friendly creature. By choice, it follows you, but will leave if not fed properly. It can only use the help action. If the beast is reduced to 0 hit points by any means, it dies. However, the beast will prioritize its own survival and run if given the chance.
Hell yeah. Copy that. So is it like an actual familiar then, I guess, that's following me around? That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That is your ancestry feat.
That's awesome.
Okay. Eventually, the crow does come to you.
After I stare it down for
And it
20 minutes.
kind of lands on the altar on the edge of this bowl and just looks at you.
I'd walk towards it and just kind of hold my arm out for it.
I would kind of like hop back and forth on the edge of the bowl,
He's patient.
and then it'll like hop on your finger. Turn its head sideways, so it's like looking you directly in the eye. And then kind of like hop off, but then like land. I was gonna say on your shoulder, but I feel like it's so piratey. But where else would it go?
I'm okay with that. I like pirating.
But where else would it go? It just
Tailwind.
lands on your head. Like Owly! Like Owly!
Ollie! Yeah.
If he shits on me, I prefer it's on my shoulder rather than my head, so let's say shoulder.
So it's on your shoulder.
Okay. He's not gonna bother it. He's just taking it in. The fact that it's actually joined him to some degree is miraculous in his eyes.
I would say that, honestly, with this creature bonded to you, you feel seen. Not as a man walking through an alien world, not as a lost soul desperately seeking answers, but for what you are, for who you are. An echo of two worlds caught between the boundaries of existence.
What now? I asked Erindel, not the bird.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, we're flying away.
Oh, they're helium balloons.
Now, your adventure begins. And as she says that, her visage kind of shimmers away and shimmers out of existence.
Your name.
I was talking to Josh about my sound effects the other day. Whoosh. Sorry.
I just turn and looking at the raven. What's your name? I'll figure it out eventually.
Owly. No, I'm kidding. Akuli. There you go.
Yeah.
No,
That'd be a throwback.
I'll look after you. I promise.
you see, like, it was looking at you, and then all of a sudden it kind of turns its head. As if, like, trying to see something. I actually need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
And look in the direction that it's looking at.
Okay, also roll me a perception check.
Okay, you said Constitution
Saving
and
throw,
perception?
and then perception check.
Copy that.
Ooh,
Damn, dude, what the
Lavos.
fuck?
Okay.
Okay, that could have been better, but oh well.
So, you notice a subtle shift in your center. As if the world has adjusted its positioning. And as you say, take a step, it's almost like the world has shifted before you've put your foot down.
Interesting.
I feel like we have to switch the song, Josh.
I know.
So let me do that really quick. I was about to start reading, and I
Yeah,
was like,
I
wait a
assume there's
minute.
one in mind.
Yes,
that-
there is, which
Yeah, that comes to
everyone
mind.
thus far has thought was a fucking bop. Yes, that one.
Because it's kind of a bangy.
A tremor runs deep. A primal vibration that rattles your bones. It knocks you off balance and you scramble back up to your feet, the unsettling feeling of unease solidifying into sheer terror. Cracks snake along the Fatrixite chamber. A low groan echoes through the structure. Glancing upwards, your blood runs cold. The impossible gravity that held the colossal boulders aloft seems to falter. They wobble precariously, their once serene hover replaced by a sickening lurch. With a deafening crash, one after another, they plummet earthward. The platform shudders under the impact, sending a flurry of snow and debris swirling around you. Above you, the rings of gravitational jet streams start to disintegrate. Dust, ice, and shattered rock rain down in a chaotic bulge, transforming the once majestic structure into a collapsing monument. The white raven, your newly discovered spirit animal, lets out a startled cry and disappears into the nearby woodlands. Then, a tear. A jagged rip in the very fabric of reality opens directly above Khikri. Darkness bleeds from it, a swirling, malevolent vortex that consumes everything in its path. The backpack you so meticulously packed for your journey is threatening to rip clean from your back. Some of its contents have scattered across the platform that you are on. The wind whips around you, No, not wind. Force. Tearing your coat from your body and flinging it into the growing abyss. Through the deafening roar and the blinding dust, a voice pierces the chaos. A familiar voice, laced with urgency.
Lavos, over here!
It's Galleon.
Holy shit! Let's go!
You would
and
run up to you really, very quickly.
It's time for me to put on the
Theo!
other one.
This fucking song.
This song, also beloved.
He would rush quickly to your side and just kind of put a hand on your shoulder. Sooner than I feared. What? I was hoping it wouldn't happen at all, but why here?
What's happening at all? Is this a rift?
One of the rifts. Yes, one of the ones I told you about.
98%.
I don't know why it's
Sorry.
appearing.
So it turns out we made our trips at the same time after all.
Oh no, I left after you, but we don't have much time, Lavos. The creatures will begin to appear soon.
I
Listen.
assume you have the that thing on you.
And he would be pulling it out as he's like getting ready to continue,
Perfect.
and you would see it begin to float as he releases it in the air. It sort of floats alongside both of you. Listen, be careful. The rift will threaten to pull you towards it. It always does, and the creatures will be emerging in rapid waves. We have to do all we can to eliminate them. Charge this, and shut it as quickly as possible. Do you understand?
I'll do all I can. Oh, this is
I have
exciting.
no doubt. Yes, well, and terrifying.
And now,
Be careful, my friend.
it's time for me to be evil. Let's roll initiative.
All right.
Oops. Let's put you guys up there.
I don't. The only long range that I have is Eldritch Blast. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Before we get into the thick of it, I gotta take a bathroom break.
Honestly,
Go for it.
same. So
Okay,
Go
I will do the
for
same.
it. I'll do it
BRB.
too once I'm set up. Whack. You heard nothing.
That was great to come back.
You heard nothing.
Oh shit, that was awesome.
The other banger.
Yeah, it fucking slaps.
The wrong way. I should have known this was gonna take 3 hours.
Yeah, but it's the last one.
I was also thinking this to myself. I was like, why didn't I just go over by a session? Like, why did I do this to myself? But here we are.
Yeah, you know, itty what itty. Oh, I need to break concentration. I'm not concentrating. What's that on me? Who knows? Oh, prone? Nah, I'm not prone no more.
Oh, I forgot to put them in
There we go.
initiative. I rolled like ass, so I was only one.
I can't believe the number.
Well,
I cannot believe the number of 2s that were rolled last time. It was crazy.
made me mad. It's my initiative tracker.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
mind that. I realized I could have done
I wasn't
this
ready
this
for the
whole
quackening.
time.
Nobody ever is.
I could have done this whole time. I'm just gonna have her be up there.
That's actually perfect.
I feel like I need to update Fog of War. Hold on.
Update Fog of War.
Yeah, because Crispy Bacon has access to her character sheet. So
Oh,
he's
gotcha.
seeing- Oh no, it still shows like everything. Whatever. There's like just a bunch of
Interesting.
pillars here, so it's like
Yeah, that turned out really good though. I love the depiction of Khikri there.
thanks, I tried.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm coming for you. The gloopity glop is coming for you.
I was trying to remember the name. I couldn't.
I
for the
really
life of
like
me.
the blobs though. The blobs was it. Don't worry. The proper name will be said in a moment.
Perfect. Yes. Yeah. We have their, you know, technical name, but then
Can I
their
just say-
actual name.
I fucking love the premise of this entire campaign, though. The closing of rifts and like creatures and shit coming through them. Oh, fucking A, man. It is
It's
like
so
it's.
good.
I loved that part of Rift, the MMO, but like they didn't
Right.
deliver quite right. But I love it so much.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll play
and it's
that
because it
so
was
I
an
know
MMO.
what not to do. All right. I'm on the wrong layer here.
Lavos, that fucking initiative. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good initiative. And I gotta remember everything I'm supposed to do, Josh. Gotta remember everything I'm
Yeah,
supposed to
no.
do.
Don't worry. I'll do what I can to help remember.
Oh, great. It's cut off on the side.
Hey.
Okay. And that happens at 0. That's right. Okay. Lavos, you are standing in front of the first rift you have ever witnessed.
Oh
And
yeah.
frankly, it's a bit terrifying. And out steps. Oh yeah, I gotta show you the art. What you can only presume to be the blob that Gally was talking about. In other words, the gloopity glop creature.
You damn right.
Is that the official name, the Gloopity Glop?
Oh yes. Blob is like the technical definition in a dictionary, but everybody
It
will
is
call
the
it the
gloop-
gloopity.
Oh my
Glop.
god, the Gloopity Glop. I love it.
And on a bit more of a threatening note, another creature that looks a bit like a canine gone wrong.
Ooh,
Their
I love the
bodies
colors going on.
are not fully solidified. As I described to Katosh, it's like Jello, but if they needed to add more gelatin.
I see. Okay.
We will start, unless you had any comments, or concerns.
No, you're good. I think it's.
Oh no, I have
action
concerns.
time. That's fair.
I mean, he almost died, but he didn't die, Josh. Anyway,
Yeah, I still have concerns.
I believe in you. At the top of the initiative, at initiative count 20, I need you both to roll me a strength saving throw.
Okay, copy that.
Oh,
A
Galleon.
strength. Oh, my
Yep.
strength sucks, dude.
Hey!
Why is this happening with
Winsies!
every origin arc?
Yeah, this literally happened every
No
rift.
way!
I'm tied with somebody for a strength save.
That's awesome, dude.
I do need to know, how much does Lavos weigh?
That's a great question. I don't think I ever.
Gally
no,
and I
didn't ever
remember
bust
yours
that out.
because we played yesterday.
Let's say he weighs. I'm gonna say. Hold up. He's roughly my height. 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Let's go. Let's go 160.
Hey, we're galleons. Wait. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Either way, you both fail, but I need to note that for future reference. Which brings you both 5 feet closer to the rift, as you can feel its slight gravitational pull
It's stuck in me.
pulling you in. I forgot to begin combat. Sorry. But that
It's
does bring
okay.
us to Lavos' turn.
I fucking love the icon for the quackening. That emote gets me, dude.
I didn't know what to do.
Oh.
I eventually got to the thumbs up, though.
As a bonus action, he would do that shit.
Nice.
Oh, I gain AC too. That's awesome. So it goes
Oh my
up
god,
to
I clicked it like 6 times.
1. We need a good first of it. Oh, that's cool. I forget some of the things in this. I'm sorry.
No, take your time.
I'm still reading
This
it.
is like your first combat. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I've been able to cast magic,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. The last one was the boar.
Yeah.
and you died.
Just
That was my fault, so.
okay.
But it worked out
For 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So then, yes, his tattoos glow, or his tattoo, I should say, on his neck glows. Frost starts coming off of him. His eyes glow. If I fix my voice mod, I would activate it right now, but I did not fix it, so it's still junk.
Got it.
And then
Yeah.
he would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Definitely not that one though.
It sounded like I was underwater. It was bad. And then he would just. He doesn't want to get close, so he would cast the only long range spell he has and that he's used, which is Eldritch Blast.
At which creature?
The Blob,
The blob.
which is unfortunately not a great roll.
So, since you're in
Oh,
frostbite
I'm sorry.
embodiment- Mhm.
That would. I'm sorry. Is that doing +4? Is it doing my con? Sorry, I'm double checking. I think it is using my
doing your
con.
con.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Then yeah, we're good. I'm sorry.
So,
Continue.
as you conjure your Eldritch Blast in your frostbitten embodiment, we obviously note that that is now cold damage that it is doing. So this bolt of ice shoots out towards this blob that kind of like just wobbles to the side as it just misses it.
Oof. Okay. Copy that. That's all I got.
Okay.
Bonus action. Can I move away?
Yes.
Or is that...
It does pull you
Okay.
closer, but the gravitational pull is not strong enough to like keep you in place.
Okay. Then he will move here
Okay.
so that he can kind of hold on to the rock as well if it tries to pull him again.
Okay. I like that.
I like it.
Galleon. Do something. No.
Okay.
Me all last fight.
no.
Galleon! They're supposed to have blood armor. This is their backstory. They can't die.
I won't start with the thing quite yet.
Heard.
Start with the thing, Josh. And then you don't have to. Do whatever
It's
you
a
want.
lot. It's a lot.
I rolled pretty poorly
Um,
for who came out first, so you're fine
Yeah,
for now.
thankfully. Instead, Gallon's gonna try it and true, just firebolt the big guy.
Okay. I also just remembered boss bar when you're done with your turn.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Thank you.
I did too until I looked at my screen.
18
Nice.
to hit,
That hits. Jeez.
14 damage.
Nice.
This one.
Goodbye, cruel world. Not quite.
Not quite.
Damn it.
I was just
Zoom
hoping.
in for crispy.
I know, right?
Got the battlefield here. Remember when I said it would only take 2 hours?
How long has it been?
2 hours.
There we go.
We were just starting the fight, so.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Okay.
I like it.
And then with that, he would move closer to Lavos, but he wouldn't get in his way or hide behind him. So, yeah, ending turn there.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Let's see. Let's see.
They have
There
5
it
feet
is.
of movement, yeah?
Yeah, how'd you know?
I can sense these
You're gonna
things.
kind of see the blob wade through the air as it moves closer to you both. That's its turn. That's all its movement.
Okay.
But Josh, for you, coming back with a vengeance, I'm gonna jump. Just so I can reach you.
Fuck these things.
There's like some hidden beef between Galleon and these creatures that Lavos is just now discovering.
They're definitely
I'm gonna get
beefing.
here. And then I'm gonna jump. Here.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna swing at you.
In before 2?
No. Do not curse me with more 2s. 17, Galleon.
Yeah.
17.
That shit hits. 17.
9
You almost gave it the Elven
damage.
curse.
And I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw. Yes!
11.
Yes! I failed.
Damn it.
Every single one of Katash's fight, he passed all of my wisdom saves.
Yeah. Damn it.
Okay.
Technically speaking, even when this has affected me so far, it hasn't affected me.
1d10. This is my vengeance. 1d10 Galleon.
Where can I get some luck from? Where's matches? I haven't done this in ages.
That's
Fuck.
true.
All right, you know what? It's fine. Damn.
I think that just missed.
It just barely misses. I don't know what it does.
Hold on.
I forgot what it does now.
I do too. I just like didn't even bother to pull it up last fight.
It's like, oh, here we go again.
All right, I'll let. How about this? Keep you in suspense. I'll let you know
Okay.
what you
okay.
have to do. Although I think
Cool.
you just read it, but I'll
Yeah,
let
but
you know. And I'm gonna hit you again.
I know what I'm doing with that.
And I'm gonna hit you again.
Shit. Uh huh. Yeah.
Here's a 7.
We're good.
Which brings us to initiative count 0. I need you both to roll me Constitution saving throws. Right? That's what I wrote.
How many
Today?
spell slots do I get? I don't
Yes.
have proficiency in con saves. This has to change eventually.
Okay.
That's not great.
You are. Sorry. Galen, you pass. Lavos. You
Yeah.
are now hovering in the air.
No.
And under the effects of the levitate spell from what appears to be an unknown source.
Does the blob look like it's concentrating really hard?
No. The blob doesn't look like it has a brain.
Poor thing.
And yet it's actually smarter than
Smarter
expected.
than the dog, and I don't know what happened. Okay. Which also brings me to this. Funsies. I hope you live.
Uh-huh.
Combat's not my specialty, so we'll
No.
see.
Meow. And now they get to join initiative.
Mm-hmm. It's cool.
Bam. Bam. Bam.
How many are fucking spawning?
3.
Oh, okay.
more.
Copy that.
Which brings us to the top of the initiative, and before initiative count 20, this little riffling guy
Oh, let's go, little bro. Little blobby
is going to wade
McBlobberson.
through the air towards Lavos. Whee! All right. I need you both to roll me a strength saving throw. Lavos, because you are levitating, you roll it at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Lord.
You both
I
failed.
did it.
Mm.
Oh, it wouldn't have mattered
Pulled.
anyway. It was double 5s.
Yeah.
Pulled 5
Oh,
I
wow.
get
feet
pulled, don't I?
closer
I actually kind of like that.
to the rift. I don't like
That sounded
that.
weird, but
Yeah. Yeah, it feels strange. Okay, cool.
I don't like that I'm levitating, but I don't mind getting pulled closer.
Lavos, it is your turn. Because you are
I'm
levitating,
levitating.
you can't really move.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
However, the rift is pulling you closer, and you are levitating.
Mhm.
As per like outer space, you would just kind of keep going in that direction.
Yeah.
So I guess you would just keep going in that direction. You know what I'm saying? I would say
During the course of the 6-second turn,
I feel like your
would I get
movement
closer
speed
than I
would
am?
be half. Like so, like
Okay.
you would move 15 feet closer. Or if there's an
Okay.
object, you can like push and pull yourself off of it.
so
What, Josh?
like basically to like
There's a galleon.
with the speed.
There is a galleon.
Oh no, I was
10.
just thinking.
Oh,
15
Galleon is
would
right
be-
next to you. He could like hold you or push you in a direction.
I don't
Oh,
think
I was
he would-
thinking.
I don't think I'd grab on to you. I'm floating. You said 15 feet is what? How far I have to go, or
That's like such a hard
Could I-
choice, Josh.
could I like?
Help me.
Could I be pulled to like 10 and like try to grab onto the step or some shit?
Why not, right?
Like that.
I like that too. Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll just say this.
So-
While you're like this, you have half movement. And you have to use your environment to like change your direction and stuff is what I'll say.
It forced me to
Was there a
go
wall
all the
there?
way
There's a
around.
wall there.
So
There's a
yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Reaching this point, then I'm gonna try to grab onto the steps and coalesce energy into myself for explosion of arms of Hadar.
Arms of Hadar. Yeah, buddy.
Which I guess actually could I have reached this motherfucker?
This motherfucker right here.
I didn't actually know my own rate. Where's the damn? Sorry,
Casted
the
it
spell
from
target.
here.
Technically
Yeah,
speaking, if
you
you can
would.
take your action at any point during your movement,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The question is it the ones that I choose? Sorry, let me see.
I can't remember actually.
Just hit Galleon. It's fine.
All
'Cause
creatures.
I will,
I'm
too.
sorry,
Just
Galleon.
hit galleon.
Sorry, Galleon. Okay, I already did that. It's a DC 14. Yeah. Wait, 14? Or that actually might go up because of. Sorry, one sec.
Galleon.
Damn it.
I'm not
no,
looking.
that
my
should
What
be
is?
correct.
Remind me again what
8
spells-
plus your
Proficiency.
specific ability plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, yeah,
that'd
14
be
is
right.
right.
Yeah.
That is
And
correct.
before 3.
Dude, you're amazing.
I am psychic.
Don't worry. You're fucking kidding me. Literal bottom of the barrel. That's insanity.
Oh shit.
They take at most 2, at least 1. Do the blobs have 1 health? Is the question.
Yes. How did you know?
Well, I mean, they have 1 health.
Yeah, that's true.
And then some.
And then
Oh,
another
no.
one.
Oh, wait.
Another one.
Hold on. He didn't. The other one did. Now I'm confusing myself. Yeah, that's not hit with an attack, so their passive doesn't go off.
So it's not
Yeah.
just spears. I understand what it's in store for me for Lavos here. Okay.
Oh shit.
Fuck
All
me
right.
in the B.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Oh damn.
And it's also
What would
the
that look
only
like, though,
spell
for
slot I
Lavos?
have, I'm pretty sure.
Level 1 life. Sucks.
Yeah, buddy. Pardon me, sorry.
I'm just gonna mosey on over.
Yeah.
Galleon,
Yeah, just the one.
do something.
I mean, aren't I forced to do something? I failed that confusion save.
I forgot. Yes, you did.
Yep. Yes, I
I need
did.
you to melee attack the nearest
Unbelievable.
target.
There's
I
two
have
nearest targets.
And it is
One looks-
randomly determined. So get your book ready.
My book's
Lavos,
always
you can
ready.
decide would you like 1 or 2.
I'll take 2.
I rolled a 2.
Of course you do.
That's
He's gonna
really
hit me
out
with
the-
this fucking Bible. Don't Bible bash me.
It's a wizard's Bible, I guess.
I'm not proficient. I'm just gonna roll a strength check. Fuck
That
me!
hits.
How's that possible? Doesn't that do like one damage though? Because
unbelievable.
you're not proficient and shit. So yeah,
You take one
just
bludgeoning
must swing.
with the book.
Well, that takes my
1
action to
points
do
of
so.
damage.
So
Yeah. You are no longer confused for now.
sorry,
But
Lavos.
now-
They confused you if they hit you.
It's all right. I was missing anyway. I deserved it.
Oh god, you guys need to get some kills on the board here. This is only gonna get worse for
I
you.
am trying.
I know, and
okay?
I missed an action, which is
Which sucks.
it's not good. I'm gonna use a bonus action to flip this thing off. No, I'm gonna pass a healing potion to Lavos.
Work.
I don't have any.
I don't have anything else.
Oh wait, Lavos is closer.
That he is. That he is.
Lavos.
What am I supposed to do with this?
You said that like you were talking
What am
about.
I
I got
supposed
the
to do?
literal opposite of what Yen got. A max roll on Thunderwave for him. I got a minimum roll on Arms of Adar.
That's true. That's true. I can't do anything else, so that's gonna have to be his turn there.
Lavos pray. I know I am.
This is not good.
That's a 2.
Let's go.
Aye.
That one's not.
23
That
to
one's a-
hit.
Yeah, that hits. Oh yeah, that hits.
5 damage.
Just a
Psychic
okay.
damage.
quick question. I wasn't supposed to like I don't know level to level 2 before this, was I? Okay,
No.
cool. Just wanted to be sure.
I was quite cruel with everyone.
Understood.
Mhm.
Understood.
And I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
You're kidding me.
Roll me a 1 to 10.
Oh God.
I'm gonna kill you both.
What'd that do?
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll let you know on your turn. If I remember
Okie dokie.
knowing me. Oh gosh, and these are all going for Lavos.
I have 2 backup characters, so I am
Cannot
ready to
die in
go.
your origin arc. I think.
I
I
did
can't
already.
save you anymore.
I did already.
Lavos.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
blob has approached you,
Okay.
and it's going.
He can do whatever he wants.
He's kind of like in his space, and then he kind of like backs up, like he's preparing to do something, and then he just slams his body into you
Aww. It's very cute.
as he performs his lethal move, body boop.
Body boop.
That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's actually pretty solid. God.
5 damage. 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, you
Jeez,
see Lavos
I'm-
going cross-eyed.
ready to
Zach?
fucking kill. Oh no.
Good night,
I-
my sweet guy.
Losing an entire
It's
losing an
been
entire
real.
turn is bad.
Use the big shit that you said you were gonna use.
No, I wanted to. It wouldn't have done anything good on turn 1, which is the sad part. And I probably would have lost concentration.
Galleon.
Yeah, there's a lot going before.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
8 damage. And roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, Galleon.
Roll me a 1d10. You still have a chance. Roll me a 1d10.
I'm a bad omen. I'm a bad
I don't know
you
what to
again.
do losing an entire turn now.
I'm gonna hit
I don't
you
know what to do with
again.
that. Uh-huh.
Don't worry, Josh. I can healing hands myself for 1 HP.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Is it like your level? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That's so. But I guess it's racial, right? So that's actually pretty good.
It's racist, is what it is.
11 to hit, Galleon.
Barely hits, yeah.
I have better AC.
4.
Yeah.
4 damage.
Uh-huh. I don't have to roll again because it's already happened.
Galleon, I
What's
needed
this
you
shit?
to learn like fireball or something.
Oh, I can't do that.
Transmutation wizard is,
I cannot
Yeah,
believe I
same.
rolled double nat ones for Arms of Fedora.
If
I
it was
know.
3, it would have been a Mavis. Or a Marvis. Whatever it's called.
True.
That's a Marvis. He's a Mavis.
That one's a grapple.
That's a tackle.
Both of you Constitution saving throws.
Fuck me.
Okay. Lavos,
that's better.
you are, I don't want to say like dropped to the floor, but you are no longer levitating.
Okay. I'll take it. God, I wish I had Arms of Fedora right now.
The dice have
Fucking
come to
end me.
kill.
Oh my god.
It's attacking you or me?
It's summoning.
Oh, it's not that.
And it's summoning,
summoning.
a lot.
5 motherfuckers. What the fuck?
All I have is Eldritch Blast at this point, okay? No, that's a nat 20. I know that sound.
I'm sorry, the fact that it was an alien followed by a shitting noise.
Fuck me in the ass,
There's
dude.
so many things on this map right now.
There's
Wow.
nothing to do here. What do you do with this? Wait. There's something to do here.
I can't even describe. What he described to activate the damn Magimatter shit. I can't even do. I've used all my spell slots.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's not even
That's not an
slightly
issue.
charged. So.
Yeah, it literally has
Yeah.
0 charge at the moment. Oh, did
Yeah.
you take it out? You did. So Lavos, just for your edification, it is like floating in the air. This
Okay.
thing.
It's just waiting for us to do something we'll never do.
Yeah.
Do I want to save you? We'll see how this goes.
I mean, if there's plenty that he could do if he could take a turn.
Which one's this? Okay. Unfortunately, Lavos, you are still in front of Galleon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, it's gonna hit you.
Okay, that's fine.
How does it?
I like those eyes.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, good night. I'm sleepy.
I rolled the lowest possible. It is 4
How much is that?
damage.
I'm living, baby.
That is a
you're
crit.
alive.
I
For
am
4
alive.
damage.
That's what I am.
Who's
Oh
this?
god.
Oh
Oh
god,
no.
it's been real.
I'm gonna
Don't
be nice.
stop.
Galleon would not be able to live through this.
No, it's
No, it's PTSD
Not
coming back
physically.
again.
That's an 8. This one.
Wait.
There's more.
Wait.
Oh, I actually didn't even have
You passed me a common healing potion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just hate myself. Galleon.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
15
That's
to
me.
hit.
That'll hit.
8 psychic damage. Don't worry about rolling. You're already confused. 19 to
Yeah.
hit. You can take this additional 4 damage.
I'll take it. Okay. Just boom, boom, boom.
I need you both to roll me a strength saving throw. Lavos, you are no longer at disadvantage.
Hey.
Doesn't matter. Was that
Don't worry.
at advantage?
I'm with you, baby.
Why did it roll at advantage? A, and it didn't even give me the fucking option, and I got a fucking 8 at that.
I can't breathe. You're both pulled to 5 feet closer. As Lavos, you're pulled into the space of
Oh
the
god,
dog.
I'm inside of him.
And Galleon, you're pulled into the space. Lavos, due to your confusion, you cannot move or take actions this turn.
Okay.
Can he take bonus actions?
Can I take bonus action?
No, you know they.
Great question.
This is not looking good. Huh.
Losing turns is crazy.
I never realized
Okay.
how much fat cock Warlock sucks at level 1.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
Lavos,
It is a mouthful.
what's your maximum
Yeah.
hit points and what hit points are you at right now?
Maximum hit points is 16. Current is 1.
Okay, cool. At the end of your turn, once you
I take
become
17 hit points.
no longer, once you become no longer confused, and I told you to keep it in mind, your invocation will activate. Tell me what. Don't even think about what you were planning. Tell me, as you are dying, what you are willing your body and your magic to do to help you survive.
I actually have thought about this. Right now, in this exact moment, the thing that he would want... You played WoW, yeah?
Yeah, but I was young. But say it anyway, I might actually remember.
You ever play Frost Mage, Frost Nova? You
No,
know that
I
spell?
never played Frost Mage, but I do know Frost Nova. Doesn't it like
Okay.
restrain them all and do some damage?
It restrains them all, but it's with a bit of a twist. So the thing that I'm imagining is essentially like a expulsion, but also a becoming of all the ice that he has within him. So it's a out from him there's ice, but because of that it encases him too. He's covered in a thin layer / maybe at higher levels thick layer of ice, but a mixture thereof of you can tell me what I can and can't do. What I'm imagining he's doing right now is exactly that. It encases him in ice, and because of that, it's an explosion of ice around him. And so him having the resistance he has to ice, I imagine in my mind, meta perspective, temp HP, damage to those around him. You can tell me if that's capable or not, but that's what he's imagining right now.
Okay. Josh, this is what I'm thinking, but I'd like to run it by.
Yeah.
My thought for this invocation is that he deals a number of d8s equal to his, like... That doesn't work as a warlock. Hold on. Wait, no, it does. Warlocks have a certain level of spell they have to cast, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So he would deal a number of d8s equal to the highest spell level he can cast.
That's cool. I
I like that. Yeah.
Okay. For the damage. And then... Do you want to do, like... It would suck right now, though. I don't know if I want to do it this way. I was going to say equal to your warlock level for temp HP. But
that actually does...
would suck right now. I was also thinking...
It would suck, but...
Do the same number, but plus your proficiency bonus. Or your charisma, given that that's your natural ability score for this class.
You could also take it like a little bit from either the way aid behaves or something like that, where it's like, 5 times the spell level, but like 5 times his character level. So at max, max level 20, it'd be 100 HP.
Yeah, that's a little wild.
Which is crazy.
I would do 5 times the maximum spell level you can cast.
Yeah, that
We
works.
can do that. Okay, I like that.
Which
Okay.
would still end
Okay.
up being... Yeah, that's
So
that's
if we
fair.
come together with this, you're going to expel... I didn't pick a range. 10 feet? 10 feet.
That's
centered
what
on
my... Yeah,
yourself?
that's what Arms of Hadar has.
what
So
I'm
that would make
thinking.
sense.
That'd be cool.
Okay, 10 feet.
I think so, yeah.
Expulsion. A number of d8s equal to the highest spell level you can cast, plus temp HP equal to 5 times the highest spell level you can cast.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. So at this point, it's 1d8 damage, and then 5 temp HP.
Yep.
Copy that.
And
Okay.
you have early unlocked, because you are not second level, your first invocation. You,
That's fucking
depending
awesome.
on how this fight goes, you could unlock the second one. We'll see.
Or maybe I just die. Oh boy. It's just 1d8 flat, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Come on, baby. Persistence. Fuck me, dude. Unbelievable.
It literally is combat for Lavos. That's it.
Unbelievable.
That is bonkers. That is actually
I'm
bonkers.
fucking control shift Ring, cast refreshing this motherfucking foundry.
He uninstalls a different browser. Oh my god. Dude. I don't know what's so...
Wait,
And there it is after you refresh, yeah. Literally.
Unreal to me.
Oh my god.
Unreal.
That is ridiculous.
Okay, I deal 1 damage.
Gosh. Oh my god.
I really can't
Wow.
breathe right now.
Oh my
Okay.
I think it
god.
hits all but this one. So they're all dealt 1 damage. You're welcome, Galleon.
Let's
Do
go.
with that what
Hey,
you will.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But you do have 5 temp hit points right now.
I have 5 hit points. Yep.
Which
Which
could
might be a
save your
difference
life.
maker.
Okay. It is this one's turn. I'm gonna jump Galleon. I'm gonna give you a break. Lavos. Give you a break till the end of this round.
Yeah.
20 Galleon?
Hey, that'll hit.
What type of damage
5
are they doing again?
blood. Well,
It's a psychic.
Psychic?
blobs do bludgeoning,
Okay.
and the
Oh, yeah, that's right.
dogs do psychic.
Which is just so funny. They literally just boom.
That's all they do. That's all
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
Well, it's extremely effective against my ass. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah, these rift spawns that, well, what's my 3 give me from that confusion earlier?
You cannot move or take actions on this turn. But at the end of this turn, you're no longer confused until I hit you again.
Yeah, I'm taking 6 hits in between now and next turn. I don't think it's possible. And I don't have any reactions is the thing. Do I?
I think even if I was rolling good damage at this point, I'd still be fucked in the B.
If you
Wait,
rolled
do have
if I took
reactions.
that 8, you guys would be in such a better boat right now.
That's really good to know.
Yeah.
I'll just say that much.
Yeah,
That
big
would have put
time.
you in such a good boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to tell you about a mechanic. Lavos did. You have an option as a spellcaster to cast a spell for which you have no spell slots.
Forgot about that.
You can
What?
do it. You will take a point of exhaustion for every spell level cast.
Even as a warlock, I can do this.
Yep.
Yeah.
As a warlock, it's gonna cost you a hell of a lot more at higher levels.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying I
do
could
wanna
cast
let you
a.
know that. You
Sorry,
can
go ahead.
cast a level 1 spell right now without any spell slot for it. And take 1 point of exhaustion.
Copy that. Obviously it's not my turn right now.
No. But I just, as I was
But-
staring, I was like, oh my god, I forgot
Okay.
this.
That's a custom mechanic you've added? Because that's very, very cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the idea of desperation. No.
I agree. It's what I weaved into.
I'm in the
Elvin's
middle
new
of Rift
subclass.
mode, so I'm like super evil right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Red
I can feel it.
Galleon.
Hi. I'm gonna need you to miss all of these. I'm at the
12?
perfect HP. Fuck. Yeah, that'll hit.
Roll me a
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw and take this 4 damage.
This is not. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
we're better.
Second hit.
We're
then
better.
It's a 6.
Let's go.
Oh no, it's starting, isn't it? It's beginning.
Maybe.
This blob is
Maybe,
gonna move
but I
out of
need
your
this.
space and then hit you.
No, I
after
liked him
it,
there.
After it moves out of your space, it's gonna hit you. And like real
Okay.
polite, like Mosey's next to you, and then like turns around and hits you. 14. I'm beating the
Yeah,
shit
that
out of
is.
Galleon this time. 6.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
Are you feeling it for the first? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm
feeling
feeling
it,
it
Mr.
now,
Krabs?
Mr. Krabs.
All right, this guy
no,
who
I
is
am.
wounded and weary is gonna step up and hit you, Galleon. You're getting fucking jumped.
Hi there. Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy? Don't. No, I'm gonna throw a bone for him.
Keep your bones. Keep your bones to yourself.
No, I'm throwing 2 more for him.
All right,
my
this one
God.
is gonna come and hit you, Lavos, though.
Okay. That's fine.
15.
Yeah, that hits.
3 bludgeoning damage.
I'm alive. Barely.
Wow.
It says goodbye, cruel world, but that's a lie. Temp HP. That's funny.
Yeah,
Because it didn't even put me down to 0.
Interesting.
that's weird.
They don't have the checks in place, I guess.
Probably not.
Yeah. It
All
just
right, I need
detects
both
your
of you
HP
to
and how
roll
much
me a
damage.
Constitution
Exactly.
saving throw.
Both
Galleon,
of us?
do you know any AoE spells?
No. The only one I have is the one I've been using.
Cross, baby! Fuck! Did it work? I'll
You
move.
both pass.
Oh, we passed!
This is against levitation.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord God Almighty. Hallelujah. Amen.
Yeah. No, Galleon doesn't.
Galleon,
Hi.
12 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
We need to get Galleon some armor. God damn. 3 bludgeoning. Oh, this one's also
Okay.
next to you. 16 to hit. 4
Yup.
bludgeoning, and then the dog.
Yup.
I am tearing you
Uh-huh.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that one will hit.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, Galleon. Oh, Galleon. Okay, could have been
Okay.
so much worse. 10
It could have been.
psychic damage.
Yeah.
Roll me.
Galleon's
Damn.
looking rough.
Saving.
Galleon's looking rough? Oh, God
This is
almighty.
the first time.
I'm gonna kill Galleon in my origin arc, dude.
He's taken 68 points of damage.
68!
Yeah. Oh, wisdom save, that's right. Okay.
You make it?
Second.
Yeah, I think.
No.
I refreshed, so I think I should have cured you too.
Your refresh gave me a nat 1.
It's not-
So.
Possible.
Okay.
It's not
Take that
possible.
shit.
He says strength saving throws from the both of you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. 13.
Hey, 10.
Let's say you to that.
I say, fuck.
Both fail and get pulled 5 feet closer. Oh my God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Damn it, they're 15 feet away. Ah, shit.
Nathan, roll me a 1d100. Blind roll it though.
Okay. As you wish, ma'am. Blind GM rules. 1D. Dunzo. 69, 98. 2. For Owen's sake. I guess he's 5, right? You're gonna
Yeah,
take
it'd be
this
a 5, yeah. You're gonna take this 5.
5. That's the funniest fucking thing, dude. What are these? Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, shit!
I'm
Nathan, why
sitting. What I'm doing.
You're pulling a Zuri. Yeah. You're spinning. You're doing cartwheels.
I got too excited. I'm sorry.
On this initiative count of 20, 5 beasts emerge from the nearby forest.
Powerful friends.
Fucking sick.
And I shall now announce.
I am fucking useless except for the people around me, dude.
So far, you've done as much as Gally. he's missed every turn. Ooh.
I liked the sound of that.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Well, he doesn't get to go to the next round, so sucks for him. Lavos, it is your turn. From what I remember, you're no longer confused, so you get to have an action all to yourself.
I have a bonus action too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
+2, baby. I'm drinking that. That was private. Whoops, I don't know what I drank.
Oh, you missed a 1d4. You rolled 1d4 plus 2. It's
yeah, you rolled
2d4.
1d4. You max rolled it though.
Yeah, you did max
So
roll
roll
it.
one. Okay. Slash roll.
Yeah, one more D4.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That's about right.
7
though.
You hit for 7.
That's not bad.
Okay. I'm at. Okay, that's much better. Going to exhaustion, baby. All out. I am casting a Arms of Hadar.
Arms of
Which I think.
it's a strength.
Can I move?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yes,
Do
you
what
can
you
move.
got to do.
You
I
can
can
move.
move. Okay.
You can move, yeah.
I forget the rules of moving into the cell of a teammate. You can do that, but it costs double?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so 10. Sorry.
Just give you a big hug.
No!
I love you,
Lavos,
Galleon. Perfect. From there, I can reach them all.
As long as you don't end your turn there, you won't be prone.
Copy that.
What say you to that?
Here's a great question for you. Attack of opportunity from this guy.
Oh, it would exist. Yes.
Okay.
I was paying
True.
attention, so thank you.
Aw, little blobby.
So long as he doesn't deal.
He rolled a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Hey! There you go.
Okay. Damage. Pray with me, you guys. Pray with me. It's better.
It's better. It is definitely better. That'll
It's
help actually
better.
quite a bit.
That'll help a lot.
Okay.
I do not want to roll a bajillion, so I'm going to roll 1 for the rift spawns.
Copy.
Yeah. Oh, I
That's a
need to
pass for
roll.
them.
And then that's
And
one
one
exhaustion.
for
Where do I
the
put
rift
exhaustion at?
It is different now.
I liked the amount of skulls I just saw.
But
That
that
was
was
really
That's because I rolled a
unfortunately
0
for
on my strength
Josh.
save against you.
I like the amount
But
of
the
skulls I
rift
saw.
flings failed, and that's huge.
Okay. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Which means every rift fling will take 6 damage, which should theoretically kill quite a few of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
He's at 1. He's at 1.
Yeah. Damn. Pentakill.
You're dead.
Okay. You're done. Okay. So, where the fuck do I put exhaustion points? Am I blind as a bat?
No. So okay. Exhaustion is changed for 2024 PHB rules.
Oh.
For now, manually track it somewhere because Foundry
I actually-
updated some shit.
I do see it.
Yeah,
It's to
it
the left
exists,
and
but
right.
We need
So-
to, Josh and I need to talk about it because it functions totally different now. I'm not sure how you feel
Yeah.
about it. Now every roll you make is minus like 1 or something, minus 2, I don't remember. Based
Basically-
off of how many levels you have.
yeah.
Okay.
So like level 1 exhaustion is any D20 roll across the board gets a -2 to it, like on top of whatever your other bonuses are, and that keeps going up with every point of exhaustion. So by the time you hit 5, it's -10 to all D20 rolls, and level 6 is still death.
Is that what y'all want to do, or you're
I don't know
you're
how
sticking
to
to
feel
the
about
original,
it because
or
personally, like when I think of exhaustion, I think of getting slow, not being able to walk as fast, and failing on your ability checks because you're just so tired. It doesn't have the same punch to me. So Josh and I, before we start the
Yeah.
main campaign, need to revisit this. For now, I'm sticking with the 5e version because it's what I know.
sure?
No.
So I have disadvantage on ability checks currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, copy that.
Not saving
Is it
throws,
saving
it's
throws too?
super
Okay,
cool.
gotcha.
Thankfully not.
Copy that.
Okay. Is there anything else you're doing
Yeah.
on your turn? I think you did.
No. Well, actually, sorry. Oh, Lord, God Almighty. What do I?
That
do?
was a damn good turn.
Josh,
I actually
I have to describe
can't end
something.
my
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's right.
can't end my turn in him.
Don't worry, I got you.
No. Do you have enough movement to just move out?
I do.
Okay.
I'll move out above. But that does provoke another opportunity. I'll move out below. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do that. So then I will provoke
got
one from this little man.
You would prefer that, trust me.
Ye-
He rolled an 8, so he didn't even hate.
Nice.
Okay.
So
Nice.
how does your Arms of Hadar look? Describe that
Yeah.
first.
In my mind, it's maybe it's too simple. But it's like a snow globe, I guess. It's this burst of frost around me, not necessarily even arms, I guess, because it's not necrotic in nature. It's just frost. So
I like the
I
symbol.
literally just view it as essentially a snow globe around me.
Okay. So this
Yeah.
flurry of snow kind of appears, freezing multiple of these creatures until they fall to the ground and shatter. And
Fuck yeah.
from what's left of them, you see this sort of orb coagulate and coalesce before it is whisked away into the Rift Forge engine in the air as it begins to grow louder and the mechanisms in it move faster as if it is charging up. And
Let's
the
go,
boss
dude.
bar shall move.
Yes, it shall.
We have
You can see its
friends.
progress at the top, actually, Nathan.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We have friends. We have friends.
Yes.
Powerful friends.
Oh, some of these are a little stronger than others. One bite and one claw? You got it, dude. Actually, wait, I changed my mind. I want to claw first. Or bite first. That's a nat one. Okay, so then we claw. That's a 19.
Hey, he has preferences.
Hell
And
yeah.
we deal 7 damage. Fuck. The dude almost dies. Wait, what the? Let me do
Oh,
my
okay.
damage. Rude. Okay. That was that's turn. This is dead. This is gonna float to Galleon. Body boop. 14 hits.
Hey, that
you.
hits.
6 bludgeoning damage. Poor Galleon. But it is your turn. Do something,
And
Galleon.
he doesn't have confusion. Okay. There's clear priorities here.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna reach out his hand and just twist it in the air and cast animate objects. I'm assuming there's a good amount of like stones on the ground from the fact
yeah.
that the boulders dropped and
Tons.
everything. Okay, cool. So action for that. Bonus action. This one behind next to Lavos that the bear just attacked looks weak.
It's on death's door. Most of it is
I'm
like
gonna throw
it's
one.
like goo. It's like just slowly falling off of it at this point.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna roll or shove one towards him. Dirty 20.
Mhm.
I won't roll the damage unless. Do you need me to?
Unless you can
It's a
somehow
failure.
roll 0 damage.
I can roll a 0 strength save, so I wouldn't put it past
So
me.
as this being let me deal damage, Jesus. Okay, like wouldn't let me do it. As this being dies, you once again, Lavos, see its energy kind of coalesce and then get pulled into the Reforge engine. Unlike the smaller beings, this one seems to give it more of a push. And
makes
now
sense.
you can start to see it glow. The engine's gonna begin to glow. Go ahead, Galleon.
4 rocks are going to assault both of these that are surrounding me in Lavos. So I'm just gonna roll 8 d20s.
Fucking hell.
And it's a +8 to.
One of them's a 1.
Okay, well, one of them's a natural 1. The lowest is an 11. Otherwise, 14.
11 doesn't hit.
Okay, does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 of them miss. 3 hit each of the rest. So against the one next to me, the one on the left, 20 points of damage. And against the other one next to Lavos, 24 points of damage. That's a match roll?
Better than I can do.
And that's a straight kill, is what that is.
Yeah, okay.
man.
There's technically 1 rock remaining because I used 8 there and 1 on the first guy.
There are some blobs left, and of course, this guy is barely still standing.
Yeah, I would definitely prioritize the ones that are confusing us. So
For sure, they ruined your day.
yes, a 12. That's not great.
That hits.
Oh shit.
All right.
7 points of damage.
Galleon, you're finally not confused. You don't even need your friends. I didn't even need to step in. But maybe it was your friends.
Damn,
that motivated
Lavos,
you.
this will be fucking insane.
Good lord. I'm bleeding out of every spot in
So
my body.
make sure you added everything
Galleon
you
is
died
too.
to the Reforge engine.
Yeah, which would be... This thing is very closely charged
It
then.
is charging up.
Yep. That's action, bonus action, and I'm not going to risk the opportunity attacks from this thing. No matter where I run, I'd leave Lavos vulnerable or get assaulted by the other thing, so I'm just staying here.
That's good. Lavos, you might have a little PTSD in this moment, but for this battle, this boar is on your side.
Impale them like you did me.
He is going to charge up and move 20 feet in a straight
Lord.
direction.
Oh, let's
and
go, dude.
Impale this slime.
Just eat him like jello.
Hits,
I'm the daddy of the
and
store.
then hits with the tusk.
Keep saying it, keep saying it.
Takes an extra 1d6. Okay, sorry, I was reading the whole thing.
You
19 to hit.
Damn.
2 plus, wait, plus 4 because he charged it. So a total of
Nice.
6 damage. This thing only had 1 hit point left. And this little blobby dies.
And it's charging.
Charging. We got another friend on deck. Who's gonna... How much speed you got, homie? Oh, more than I thought. He's gonna pound up the stairs. Honestly, probably jump on this thing and bite it as he jumps on it. Taking it to the ground. That hits.
Nice.
Dealing 3 damage. Oh, I gotta move this. Taking this one out. Let's go, friends. And then
Yeah.
he's within 5 feet
Hell
of this
yeah.
one, so he's gonna do a claw
Power of
attack,
friendship.
but unfortunately misses. This thing is still alive, and he's gonna hit Galleon with all he has left.
It's not enough to charge it, though, right?
13.
We need more?
A little
Not
bit
yet.
more.
Yeah.
13 to hit Galleon.
Oh yeah, that'll
4
do.
bludgeoning damage. This boar,
Yeah?
there's a lot
Oh, I
going
forgot.
on here.
I'm concentrating now.
Oh, but these
Wait,
guys are all
no.
dead, so he can just run through this thing, essentially.
No way. Animate objects fades.
Oh gosh, but I think we might be okay.
I think so.
Okay, he came to swing. Okay, he came to swing for 11
Damn.
damage. Dude, also only had 1 hit point left. Taking this one out. Alright.
Charging more.
I need everyone to roll me a con saving throw, including my beautiful, beautiful animals.
Strength, you said?
Con this time.
Sorry.
Okay.
You good.
Fingers crossed. I met
We are twinning up, Lavos.
so adorable.
Oh my friendship. Damn.
What kind can I put on you? I don't think this has a condition for this. I could do that. I could do that as well. I like that they added all the or most of the conditions here that you can have.
I know, for real.
But I do not know them all by heart. So let's do this. He
Feel
failed. You both passed, by the way.
Oh,
I got
let's
one
go.
Stag
Let's
for
go.
this to roll. Stag definitely fails with his 5. 2 boars. 1 passes. 2 passes. Okay. This brings us back to the top, where I will now summon more creatures from the beyond. But I rolled like shit, so not that many more. One of these, and one of these.
A lot of these.
And a whole lot
A
of
lot
that.
of that.
This has been such an intense fight.
Seriously, my god.
I'm
All
shitting
right.
my britches. I got these friends with me, which is very, very nice.
Yeah.
50 feet can he reach? Oh yeah.
Oh.
Stop that bitch, Stag. Fuck
It's a stag! Your arch nemesis!
Let's go.
I shiver in my britches.
He rolled a 5. He missed.
Oh.
This shit in the fucking cave.
And I need everyone to roll me a strain saving throw. I'm just gonna make the animals fail because I don't really care.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a 5.
Elrin's 2 favorite numbers.
You both fail. But Lavos is your turn. And you are not levitating, so
I'm not
you
levitating.
can move
Is
as
there-
freely as you'd like.
There's no enemy alive around me, right? It's just those 2
No,
up
it's
there?
just those 2 at the gate. You
Yeah.
guys wiped them all.
Oh, dude. Let's go.
God.
Okay. I know my strength. I'm going after the blob with an Eldritch Blast.
Go
Yeah.
for it! Woo woo! That hit!
Yeah, buddy.
Let's go, dude.
Okay.
Let's go, dude.
You get to see for the first time their passive kick in because this is the first time they've been
True.
hit. I think. No, I think I messed up, but it's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
After this creature gets hit, you see it blink in and out of existence and appear 10 feet away from where it originally was.
Interesting. That's very cool. Its speed is halved, by the way.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. It makes a con saving throw against my spell save DC. And then
I'm
if
great
it
at
fails,
this.
it's halved.
Don't worry about it. That's a 13.
Okay, it fails. 14 is a save.
Got it.
Heyo.
I'm slow.
All right.
Is that your turn?
That is my
Where
turn.
is this? Bottom bear.
Da, da, da.
10. What is that? 35? It totally makes it. Go, bear, go! Mess him up!
Go bear.
Arr! That worked. I was channeling a bear. And then in claw. Whoosh! Oh, it worked!
Hey, sound
For a
effects
total
do
of
it.
11 damage on this guy.
Nice.
And this guy's probably gonna fuck up this bear. Honest to God. So let's
Probably.
Let's see what happens. 19 to hit. Only 3 damage. Do I even bother to make this bear roll? Let me see if both these hit first, though. 17 to hit.
Oh wow.
8 damage.
Some damage.
Some damage.
More, please.
More, please.
Hurt. So in my, I have to mention this now. In my Nordic theme park that I made, the Jormungand Coaster Park.
Yeah.
There's this Ferris wheel that's like the sun, and it's called what did I call it? I think it was More Soul, Yes Please, is what I called the run.
Nice.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
Smite lives on in all of
Lavos,
us.
where'd you go?
Where did I go? Oh, sorry.
You ran.
Did I actually tap? Yeah, I actually
Probably.
tapped
So,
A
yeah.
on the keyboard when I was placing my phone down.
Oh, he's
Nice.
confused. He's double
Oh.
confused.
I am.
What's his role? Oh, but he gets to be normal.
Heyo! Wow!
This
Shit!
Riffling is gonna attack the stag because I think that's the only thing he can reach with his shitty movement. That was 21 to hit.
Nice.
The stag is almost dead. Gallion.
Damn. Not even risking anything. 5th level magic missile towards the big dude.
Jesus Christ!
This is PTSD for Galleon, and he sees
It
Lavos
is.
on death's door here. He's on death's door. And like, Galleon's at under a quarter HP right now.
Jeez, I've never
Yeah.
beat your ass so well.
No, that was.
All right, how many missiles for the big guy? Do you want to do it one at a time?
Well, I don't know what.
Or
No, I really don't. I don't know why it made me roll that one.
okay.
So 2 to start, but then it'll be 6d4 plus 6. 21 points of force damage.
Let's go, dude.
It's dead.
Goodbye, cruel world.
And with that,
With that, Lavos, you would see electricity almost begin arcing around the surface of the factory site of the Riftforge engine before it finally releases this final pulse. And as it does, you begin to see the rift slowly begin to revert and close. With the remaining creature, there's only one left at the moment, it would escape back into the rift as best as it can.
Okay.
And let me see if I have anything for this moment.
For this moment.
as
Sorry.
long as I live.
I will love you.
Whoa. I haven't read this in so long. You know what? We're just gonna read it. The chaotic symphony surrounding you reaches a crescendo. The rift wreathes, a ravenous beast yearning to consume everything in its path. Galleon strains against the energy it exudes, his face contorted in concentration as he channels power into the engine. You stand beside him, a reluctant warrior, not very reluctant, but it's okay, thrust into a battle you barely understand, which is kind of true.
That's very true. I get my ass beat.
Suddenly, though, and you know what? I'm going to change the song here.
It's a banger, though.
Right?
That is the song.
Slaps.
Absolute banger.
Suddenly,
Ooh, this.
a new sound pierces the cacophony. A voice, carried on the inky tendrils of the rift itself, cuts through the roaring wind and the crackle of raw energy. It calls out your name. Lavos! A single word spoken with a chilling familiarity. The voice echoes within you, resonating in the deepest recesses of your amnesiac mind. It's a voice you don't recognize, yet it carries a weight, a subtle inflection, a spark, a flicker of something somewhere. A memory, perhaps, or a phantom of an echo from a life you can't quite grasp. The voice calls out again. This time laced with a hint of desperation. It speaks words you can't quite discern, swallowed by the roar of the collapsing rift in front of you. But the raw emotion behind it, a desperate plea, a mournful farewell, hangs heavy in the air. A shiver runs down your spine. Who is it? Someone from your past? A forgotten friend? A bitter enemy? The frustrating fog of amnesia clouds your thoughts, leaving you with just a sliver of a feeling, a sense of profound loss intertwined with a flicker of hope. But there is no time to dwell on these questions. The rift pulsates, threatening to expand further. Galleon throws a desperate glance at you, his voice hoarse with urgency.
Focus, Lavos. We need to close this thing now.
What must I do?
Nothing.
Just realized.
Like really
Yeah,
old.
I have
Actually, an older
no
one.
slots remaining, mate.
This was like so old. But you know what? You know what? Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh, I like.
Okay.
This was the other song. I forgot about it.
Fucking bangs.
Right?
You guys are so funny.
Oh, anything out of combat. He can do
Literally,
it.
literally.
I feel like I could quite literally throw stacks at you guys and you would die. So,
Also, that should actually be a 20 if we're using the previous rules. It's applying your
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
what happened here?
Go ahead and just remove
I just
your
did.
exhaustion so it doesn't keep doing that.
Technically, it'd be at disadvantage if we're going with the other rules, yeah?
Oh, true.
it would be, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Just leave it.
Let it be.
As you kind of lend Galleon your focus, the two of you finally close this rift as it kind of blinks out of existence, leaving you with some questions. Galleon, if you'd like to progress the conversation.
I think it's
But
over.
you are out of combat. And the animals, I will say this, leave.
Are
That'll bring us to
they some of your friends?
I suppose. I've seen them before, but I guess Erindel thought I needed help, and she wasn't wrong.
No.
Ooh.
It was very close.
That it was. So
Those
that's
rifts.
a rift, then.
Yes. Apologies you had to see one, well, so up close and personal.
It sounded more fantastical in my mind, and then it hurt a lot more in person.
That's an apt description, yes. Are you all right? I have a couple of potions remaining. You can take one if you like.
Unless there's more coming through, I think I'll be all right. I just need to rest.
Should be okay now. We are... He'd just be kind of looking around in the aftermath and just listening, but we're all right. It shouldn't reopen now. He'd regather the Riftforge engine.
That's a nifty tool. You make it yourself, or...
Yes, with the help of some along the way.
Oh,
An occasional helping hand. And those willing to help me test it, I suppose.
so we have no idea, then, where it's linking to, do we?
No. No idea where the other side is, nor what's truly causing them to form.
Did you hear a voice on the other side?
I heard something. Spoken in a language I did not understand. Except for your
female?
name.
A female's voice. Did it sound like... And I'll say my name in Celestial.
Yes.
Huh.
It did.
I heard it too. It's... familiar? And that's concerning.
But it is also a lead. And in the realm of experimentation that we're in, Lavos, any lead is good news.
Does that mean someone from my past is trapped in there, calling out to me?
If it does, Lavos, I can't make any such promise that I would be successful, but I do promise you that I would do everything in my power to help you find them. If there's any way to recover somebody on the other side of a rift, I will dedicate my life to it, as I already have.
As will I. It's not much in comparison to yours. I only remember the last few months, but the rest of it, I'll dedicate as well.
Well, I must thank you. You obliterated many of those blobs you see as now an apt description.
It's a mystery to me as well. some of what just happened is, well, curious to me, but
Curious as
I'm glad it happened. Oh, ooh,
right.
that's quite a
same.
sting.
No laughing or coughing, apparently.
Yes.
Well, I feel as though this would be the part where I would straighten my robes and present myself formally to you, and, well,
Oh, there's no
suggest
need.
that we go on our way, but it feels like formalities are sort of thing of the past with you.
I think we rest.
I suppose so, but I might suggest that we rest somewhere a bit safer and a bit warmer than here. If you would be
Well,
willing.
if you know somewhere, take me there. I'll follow.
That I do. I come from a little island, aptly called the Lonely Islet, or at least that's where I reside now.
That's quite a name for it. Are there more than
Yes.
just you there?
Many.
That's not
The
so lonely
organization
then.
that I work with. Well, lonely in terms of other life. The Solidarity Sanctuary exists there. Not
Solidarity
much else.
Sanctuary. That's
Yes,
quite a
the
ring to
home
it.
of the Breach Guard.
Oh. I'm
The
excited to
Breach
see
Guard
it.
is the organization that I work for. They exist to help those that are afflicted by these rifts, provide them a home, sanctuary against, well, the devastation that they cause. As I have mentioned, should you choose to join me, Lavos, you will be under no such obligation to join them, as I must warn you, the processes involved in such things are unforgiving.
They
and are
deal
not for the
with
faint of heart.
closing these rifts, then, right? With the breach guard, I assume.
They do, yes, but I am one of the, well, minds spearheading these operations as well. You may simply choose to join me. However, if you, in your time with the Breach Guard, make the choice to join them, I will in no way stop you. They do have valor, but it comes at a cost. I just simply ask that you weigh all of your options before acting hasty.
Sorry, I'm curious. What's the cost, if you know, and you can tell me?
Well, there are certain rights, and these rights, well, they test the heart and the abilities of those that are put through them. Not everyone succeeds, and nobody comes out unscathed.
I've skated a few times.
And yet you persist.
Barely. But yes, I do. I will hear them out. But I trust you. So, I don't know them. I'll speak to them though.
Well, I will do everything in my power to make sure that that trust is never misplaced, my friend.
Oh, you saved my life, so it stays.
And you saved mine. Perhaps we simply call it even and agree to see what the next leg of this journey takes us.
Somewhere warmer and softer, maybe. If you lead the way and be so kind.
I have a faster way to get there. We simply need to... Well, it would be best if it would be destroyed after we leave. Do you know the
Khikri!
word called a cave-in? No, not Khikri. My apologies. No.
Huh.
I can inscribe
Give
a
me a
circle.
fright.
I can inscribe a circle.
Galleon, as you say, you'd like it to be destroyed afterwards, you'd see a stag approach. On the stag's antler, you would see a very familiar white raven. As I kind of walk up, and the stag just lowers its head and the raven rejoins you, Lavos. But the stag doesn't leave. And you can see that his eyes are green.
Oh. I
Lavos?
bow my head.
Galleon would follow suit.
Erindel? I believe.
So,
I think we'll be alright.
In that case, there's no time to waste. he would clear out some snow and begin inscribing.
Oh, I'm watching the whole process.
Is there anything you need to do, Lavos, before we leave? It will not be easy to return here.
I've said my goodbyes. Next chapter.
The next chapter. All right.
Galleon, you inscribe the teleportation circle to take you where is most familiar. And
Chicago.
Lavos, Galleon, you are teleported via the only type of teleportation magic that currently exists to the Solidarity Sanctuary, where a warmer, more comfortable environment is awaiting you. And that is where we will end your origin arc.
Fucking A, dude.
An hour and a half, way too late, but it's fine.
Yeah!
And I maybe a little bit.
A whisper in the dark, a tale untold, where shadows stretch as the night turns cold, where wanderers are lost with nothing to claim, but the earth is shaking and the skies aren't the same.